This program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Located in Lincoln, Illinois since 1988, Collision Concepts Incorporated is your home for safe and proper repairs. Today's highly advanced vehicles require deep research before repairs even begin. CCI utilizes cutting-edge equipment and premium products for every single job. As a Ford manufacturer certified and iCar Gold Class facility, let CCI ensure your vehicle is safe to transport your loved ones. Visit Collision Concepts Incorporated today at 1005 Macon Street in Lincoln, or go online to collisionconceptsinc.com. Collision Concepts Incorporated. Experience the difference.
In today's automotive environment, there is a lot of uncertainty about who will be around next week, next month, or next year. One thing's for sure, Grau Chevrolet will be here to service your automotive needs. The service department and staff are not only factory trained, but you've come to know as part of the community. They'll gladly perform a visual inspection of your vehicle and let you know what needs to be done now or can wait until later. Trust your automotive investment to the people you know and trust at Grau Chevrolet. Call or stop by Grau right now.
It's Grau right now.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Football. WLCN's coverage is sponsored by Me Realty. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953, located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Collision Concepts, offering full-service collision repair, specializing in new technology automobiles. Stop by the facility at 1005 Macon Street in Lincoln, phone 217-735-2100, or visit their website at collisionconceptsinc.com. Collision Concepts, experience the difference. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Football.
And let's take a look at the officials. Coach, we've got Clint Vineyard. Clint Vineyard is the referee. Joe Butler is up there. He's a linesman. Randy Butler is the back judge. Corey Hurston is the head lineman, and Kenny Little is the umpire. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 officials for tonight's football game, and we're getting ready for the kickoff. And to kick it away for the Rail Splitters, let's check and see who that is. That is Jacob Long. Long wears the number 9. He's a junior. He's 6 foot, 185 pounder. And we get ready for the kickoff. The Chicago Street Rental sponsors all of our kickoffs. They're out at 1909 North Kickapoo Street. And here's the boot from the 40-yard line, and the season is underway. And that's number 4 in the backfield for Peoria Manuel at the 15, trying to look for some blocking up at the 20. He's still on his feet, and he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. And that tackle was made by Jalen Schaefer for the Rail Splitters. You'll see Schaefer doing the punting for the Rail Splitters. He's a sophomore, 6'3", 215, and a nice tackle there by Jalen Schaefer for the Rail Splitters.
Yeah, pretty good kick by Long. Got it down to inside the 10 to about the 7, but they made a nice grab of it and tried to go to the opposite side. But as you said, Schaefer slowed him down and got him on the ground. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Manual Rams on their own 24-yard line.
That was Campbell on the run for Peoria Manual. And now they come to the line of scrimmage. Their quarterback is Brandon Mackison. Mackison out of the shotgun. He's got 2 running backs with him. He's got 2 wides here to the near side. Here's the snap. He fakes the handoff. Big kid airs it out, and he's got his man at the 40, at the 45. He spins to the 50, to the 45, 40, and he's finally taken down from behind in Lincoln Rail Splitter territory at the 30-yard line. Looks like that tackle was made for Lincoln out there for the Rail Splitters. Could have been number 9, Jacob Long.
A little fake in the backfield there by the Rams, and the first receiver on the left side, he was able to get behind the defender, and a nice pass to him. He broke a tackle on the run and got some big yardage into Lincoln territory.
He was wide open, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Mackison with a long time in the huddle now as they get ready to come out.
Whether you're buying or selling your home,
Mackison out of the gun again. He's got the snap. Here's the handoff. No, he's going to keep around the right side. He's at the 25-20. Along the sideline, dances, finally knocked out of bounds. And the tackle made there by number 50 for the Rail Splitters. That was Marcus Gile on the tackle for Lincoln. He's a senior, 5'9", 200-pounder. So a nice run there.
I'm sorry, Bob. Giles lines up on the right side of the Lincoln defense. He came all the way across the field to make that stop, but not before another first down to the Lincoln 6.
That was Tolliver on the run for the Rams. Early first quarter, clock stopped as he went out of bounds. 10:48 left in the first quarter. And the Rams on an exciting drive here against the Rail Splitters.
Manuel usually comes in with a lot of speed, Bob, and if you don't contain it, which we didn't on that play, they get to the outside, they can run for a long time.
Mackison went to the sideline to get the play, and he's back out there. This time 2 wides to the left, 1 here to the near side. Mackison's got 1 running back with him in the backfield. That's Wolford. Here's the snap. Mackison's going to keep the ball on his own to the left. He's got running room, and he's taken down in the backfield. Nice tackle there, saving a touchdown. Looks like he fumbled, but was able to hang on to it.
That's Jacob Long coming up from his secondary position to make the stop, and drive me back. He looked like he could make to the end zone, but Jacob Long came up and made a nice stop.
Jacob Long is a junior defensive back. He's 6 foot, 185-pounder. So it'll be 2nd and goal now for the Rams. Ball placed just right at the 5-yard line. 10-12 remains first quarter, and now a timeout, and that's going to go to the Rams. They're taking a timeout, try to figure out what they're going to do, and we'll take a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Okay, here we go. Peoria Manual Rams back out on the field after that timeout. Lincoln went to the sideline to talk to Coach Aaron Fricky, and we're ready to go. 10-11 left in the first quarter. And it's going to be, I believe, 2nd and goal for the Peoria Manual Rams at the 5-yard line. On the far side of the field, Mackison, the quarterback, he plays, I believe he's a leading, they expect him to be a leading tackler on the team. He's also a linebacker. And Mackison lines up with 2 running backs with him, 2 wides to the left on the short side and 1 here on the near side. They're ready for the snap in the shotgun, and now the play is blown dead.
I think there was some movement there on the offensive line of Manuals, and they're going to have another 5-yard penalty, so it's going to move the ball back to the Lincoln 10-yard line. Still 2nd down.
All right, while we got a chance, Coach, quickly, let's take a look at the Me Realty. If you're ready, we can wait.
Let's do it after this
Keys
series.
to the game. Okay.
We'll do it after this series.
All right, now they're second down, 2nd and 10 for the Peoria Manual Rams. 10-10 remaining in the first quarter. Far side of the field, far side hash mark. Mackison out of the gun. He's still got the 2 running backs with him. 2 wides here to the near side, 1 on the short side of the field. Ready for the snap in the gun. Here it is. And no, he keeps it himself this time.
Oh, he pitched.
Stays.
Nice tackle.
Nice tackle there. Let's try and pick up who that was. Shoestring tackle there, and that is.
That's Durbin, Seth Durbin.
Seth Durbin on the tackle. He saves the touchdown.
He sure did. Yeah, that was an option play there, a true option. They pitched it out. The quarterback did, and again, as you said, Durbin came up from his secondary spot and made the stop on the 4-yard line.
So now it's going to be 3rd down. 9:37 on the first quarter clock, and it's running. 2 wides to the left side. 1 here to the near side. Mackison out of the gun, standing back at the 10. They'll snap it from the 4. Here's the snap. The handoff. Nice play there, number 33 there for the Rail Splitters. Aiden Grant on the tackle. The linebacker, Aiden Grant. Nice play there by Aiden.
Yeah, he come up. He's an inside linebacker, and he read the play. It was a run, and he came up and filled the hole and stopped him for a couple-yard loss.
Aiden Grant is a junior. He's 5'10", a 200-pounder. So now it's 4th down for the Rams. They were on a roll early. 2 big plays to get it down deep into Lincoln High School territory, and now the Rail Splitter defense is held. It's 4th and 6 with 8:42 remaining in the first quarter. They'll run it out of the gun again this time. They're going to go for it.
They're taking another timeout.
Another timeout to the Peoria Manual Rams. Well, let's take it right now. That Me Realty keys to the game, if you got it, Ken. Let's take a look at that.
Good time to do it. Well, with first game of the season, it's kind of hard. Sometimes you got to get a little game action under your belt to figure some things out. But the first key that we said is to play hard, hit hard, and see how that turns out. Number 2 is execute on your offense and defense. You spent a lot of preseason time here last summer and then here in the fall to get ready for this. So you want to try to execute, although you always know you're going to make some mistakes. And then number 3 is to play with enthusiasm. If you make a mistake, put it behind you and continue on. But, a lot of enthusiasm will go a long way.
Well, we're going to have to fasten the seat belts here early. 4th and 6. And the Rams are going to go for it. After this timeout, Lincoln lines it up in their green uniforms, the white pants, the white helmets, Mackison out of the gun. Waits for the snap. 2 wides to the left. 1 here to the near side. He's got 1 running back off to his right side. Trying to pull us offside. Now he's got the snap. Throws it into the end zone. Deep and long. Incomplete. And the Rail Splitters held. They held, Coach Ken. An excellent defensive stop here early in the first quarter. With 8:33 remaining in the first quarter, the Rail Splitters hold on and are able to stop, and now they'll take over on the offense.
Yeah, the Rams, they tried to pass the ball, kind of similar to what that first long pass was, but he had nobody open, and of course there's a lot less ground to cover back there for the secondary, and he just overthrew his target. So the Railers will take over 1st and 10, their first offensive possession of the season on their own 6-yard line.
And here they come to the line of scrimmage. That's the center up over the ball, Ryder Conradi. He's a sophomore, and of course the sophomore quarterback is Logan White. He's 6'2", 205. Wears the number 20. He's going to operate out of the shotgun. He's got Quentin Meade back in the end zone. He's his lone running back. And now another Rail Splitter comes back to help block. They hand it off to Quentin Meade. He runs it up the middle and stays on his feet, and he's down close to the 14-yard line. That's where they stop him. It was 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters at their own 6. Quentin Meade on the first offensive play here at the brand new Hanlon Field gets out to the 14-yard line.
Yeah, he was the second man through, and he had some running room. He elected to go to his right. It looked like there was a alley on the left side too, but he picked up nice yardage, 8 yards on first down.
Call it the 15. Second down for the Rail Splitters. 2nd and 2. Logan White, a sophomore. He started the last game last year in the 9th game of the season. He's got the snap. Hands off to Quentin Meade again. He's got running room to the 20. Stays on his feet to the 22 before he's taken down. Quentin Meade showing a lot of speed up the middle, getting some good blocking up the middle there from Hunter Clark, Ryder Conradi, and Marcus Gile.
They're opening up some running room for him there. They're getting off the ball quickly, and first 2 plays have been running plays. They're looking good.
I like those sharp-looking uniforms for the Rail Splitters, and that's a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down, and that's the way we like it, baby. 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. The ball on the 22-yard line. 2 wides here to the near side, 1 to the far side for the Rail Splitters. Wilkerson's the tight end. White out of the shotgun. He's got Meade back there with him. They're going to give it to Quentin Meade again. Meade is still going to get, and is there a penalty on the play?
Yeah, in the backfield there's a penalty.
He comes out to the 27-yard line. Picked up 5 yards there, but a penalty.
Yeah, I think it's a hold against the Railers in the interior line. I didn't see it happen, but kind of hard to dispute those.
So it's a penalty against the Rail Splitters. They'll march that off.
It should be a 10-yarder.
White goes to the sideline, gets the play from Coach Aaron Fricky. 10-yard penalty, and that's going to take us all the way back to the 10-yard line. We had been at the 22-yard line. So with 7:11 remaining here in the first half, no score. Lincoln was able to hold the Peoria Manual Rams when they were deep in Lincoln territory. White out of the gun. He's got Quentin Meade back there with him. 2 wides on both sides, man in motion. He's got the ball. He's going to make the turn on the right side, spins.
Oh, he gets away from a tackler.
To the 30, stays on his feet to the 35, down across the 40-yard line. And we'll try and pick up who that young man is. That was Seth Durbin.
He kind of went in motion a little bit in the backfield and took a quick toss from the quarterback. He was running in front of him and got around to the outside. And as you said, Bobby, broke a nice tackle there on a spin move and got out to the 39.
They keep the clock running. Seth Durbin, one of the captains for the Rail Splitters. He's a senior, 5'10", 150. And that's a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it, baby, on the far side of the field. 6:49 for the first quarter. Logan White out of the gun. The Rail Splitters on the move. Here's the snap. Quentin Meade's got it. At the 40, stays on his feet, keeps his feet moving, fights his way, his helmet's up around the 45-yard line. That's the key to a great running back. He just kept churning those legs. He had 2 or 3 guys hanging on to him, and he wouldn't give up.
Yeah, and he's checking out here. 5'6", 170, so he's low to the ground, Bob, but he runs hard, as you said, and he picked up 6 on that one.
He's a sophomore. He got a lot of playing time as a freshman. 2nd and 4 for the Rail Splitters. 6:13 first quarter clock. Rayler steady as you go. Up there is the center. Ryder Conradi over the football. He's flanked there by Clark and Gile, the guards for the Rail Splitters. Logan out of the gun, stands on the 40-yard line. He's got Quentin Meade back there with him. Two guys in the slots to block. Here's the hand. No, he fakes the handoff to Quentin Meade, rolls, pass short. Had a man wide open, but he threw the pass short. The intended receiver there was his tight end, Caden Wilkerson. He was wide open, but the short throw came up short.
Yeah, he was rolling to his left and throwing on the move, and that's a little tough to do, and he just didn't put enough on it to get it out there. But yeah, the receiver was open. A nice design play there.
3rd and 4 now for the Rail Splitters. 5:44 on the incompletion. The clock stops. I want to thank ME Realty and Culver's for being sponsored for the Lincoln Rail Splitters. White out of the gun. Again, he stands on the 40-yard line. Conradi will snap it from the 45. Meade in the backfield. Tight formation, and they blow it dead. And a good thing, because one of the Rams got right through.
Well, Railers took a timeout. I think Coach Fricky didn't like something he saw out there, and just before the snap, he called the timeout.
So a timeout with 5:47 remaining here in the first quarter, and it's going to be 3rd and 4. We want to thank Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butter Burger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2350 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. And of course, the people that give us the keys to the game, Me Realty, call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. We've got Collision Concepts. Stop by 10005 Macon Street, Lincoln, to get your vehicle. I've been there a few times. I ran into a deer. Back on the road after an accident, or phone 217-735-2100. Collision Concepts can experience the difference. All right, I fumbled my glasses, but I've recovered them and we're ready to go. Up on the front line for the Rail Splitters, Ryder Conradi's the center. The two guards are Hunter Clark and Marcus Gile. The tackles are Whitted and Hayes. Again, it's 3rd and 4 for the Rail Splitters out of that timeout. Logan out of the gun. He's got Quentin Meade back there with him. Two wides near side. Here's the pitch, and it's Seth Durbin and a fumble. Durbin had the ball ripped out of his hands, and the Peoria Manual Rams have recovered the fumble at the Lincoln 38-yard line. So it'll be, looks like it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Rams.
Yeah, the Railers were trying to do a little reverse action there, Bob, and they just didn't handle the ball well, and they had a defender there kind of in the backfield, but it was kind of just bad ball handling, and went to the ground. The Manual came in and recovered it, so the Railers don't even have a chance to punt on a 4th down. So the Rams have it in Lincoln territory for the 2nd time.
Up on that defensive front for Lincoln, the linemen up front are Hunter Clark, Grant Hayes, and Caden Wilkerson. The linebackers are Colby Merriman. He's one of the captains. Marcus Gile, Aiden Grant, who had a nice tackle on that last drive by the Rams, and Quentin Meade is also one of the linebackers. Again, Mackeson will operate out of the gun. 1st and 10 for the Rams at the Lincoln 38-yard line. Here's the snap. He's got time. Throws it right up the middle. It's complete to the 35-yard, 3-yard pickup, and the tackle there made by number 50 for the Rail Splitters. That's Marcus Gile. He's a senior, 5'9", 200-pounder. Nice wrap up there by Gile, Coach.
Yeah, he was right there for for when the guy caught the ball. He was ready to make the stop and made a nice hit and wrapped him up and just held him to a 3-yard gain, which was a pretty good 1st down defensive play.
So it'll be 2nd and 7 for the Rams at the Lincoln 35-yard line. 5:07 remains for the first quarter. Mackeson out of the gun. He's got Wolford back there with him. Here's the snap. He wants to run with it. Now he throws it out in the flat. There's a run to the 35-30 along the sideline, 25-20, and finally knocked out of bounds over there. And that was number 15 for the Rail Splitters that knocked him out of bounds. That was Colby Merriman, one of the captains for the Rail Splitters.
The quarterback just made a quick throw to the outside there in the backfield, and Lincoln had a defender come up and miss, and so it gave him an extra about 10 yards and got it down to the 20-yard line, a 15-yard pickup.
So that's 1st and 10 for the Peoria Manual Rams. 4:48 for the first quarter. Lincoln again with their backs against the wall. They've got a hold here at the 20-yard line, as Coach Ken told you. Maxson out of the gun. He's got the snap. Hands off. Stays on his feet. Gets down inside the 20. There was like 3 rail splitters there.
Yep.
Picked up their 75 was one of them. That was Hayes. Was one of the guys in on the tackle. Grant Hayes for the rail splitters. But there were 2 more rail splitters there to help.
Yeah, it looked like they were going to have him stopped at the line of scrimmage or maybe in the backfield, but he kept his legs going, picked up a couple yards, but still a good gang tackle. They had like at least 3 green shirts around him.
Leland Jackson checks in for the rail splitters.
Lincoln's in a 3-4 defense, Bob. 3 down linemen and 4 linebackers, 4 defensive backs.
2nd and 8 for the Peoria Manual Rams. Clock on the move. 3:55 left for the first quarter. Mackeson back, wants to throw. Looks, pressure, got his man, and taken down there at the 10-yard line. That tackle for Lincoln there, a little bit shook up as he gets up. That was number 33 for the rail splitters, Aiden Grant on the tackle.
Shoemate Gerard, that was a tight end that made that catch. He is 6'2", 230. He's a big guy and hard to take down. Lincoln has a player on the field right now.
One of the rail splitters shook up there. 3:43 left in the first quarter, and it's going to be 3rd and 2 for the Peoria Manual Rams. I want to mention some more of our fine sponsors. Of course, there's Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953, located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grau.com. Blackhawk Wrongful Conviction Recovery Team. There's a mouthful. That's a new sponsor. When justice fails, Blackhawk Wrongful Conviction Recovery helps individuals and families fight for the truth after a wrongful conviction and navigate the path toward justice. For confidential consultation, call 217-314-1238 because every innocent voice deserves to be heard. Down on the field is Griffin Jennis. Jennis helped on that tackle along with Grant, and he was shook up on the play. Jennis is 5'8", 160-pounder. He's one of the defensive backs. He's a junior.
He got up and walked off the field on his own power.
Here's Mackeson, 1st and 10 now. And here's the handoff. They go to the running back, and he is stopped inside the 5-yard line. Try and pick up the tacklers there.
Leland Jackson was one of them. There was another one in there. I couldn't see his number.
Leland Jackson, it looked like a number 72. Do we have a 72 on there? Yeah, 72 is in there for the rail splitters. He was in on the tackle. So they got 5 on that one. It'll be 2nd and 5.
That's Adam Hendrickson, a sophomore.
Adam Hendrickson, big guy. 2nd and 5 now for Manual. 2:58 left for the first quarter. Mackeson in the backfield. Where's the number 1? Here's the snap. They want to go. Fights for the end zone. It's going to be close. Of course, the Manual players are calling touchdown, but no official call yet.
I think he's just short. He's close to the goal line, but they're marking him just short. He's a good runner. The quarterback, Mackeson. Yeah, he's a real threat out there in a lot of ways. Throwing, running. He's really elusive. He got it down inside the 1.
So it'll be 3rd and 1 now. 3rd and inches. 2:15. Let's see if he comes up under center.
We could use a penalty here.
We certainly could.
Get him off the goal line.
Here's the snap, the handoff. That is they handed it off to Mackeson, and he goes in for the touchdown. The snap went to number 6, and that was Tolliver, and he handed it off to Mackeson, and he took it in for the touchdown. So the Peoria Manual Rams lead early, 6-0 over the Lincoln Rail Splitters. They scored with 1:59 left in the first quarter. And now they'll attempt the extra point. The man that kicks the point after touchdown is, boy, can you read that?
Who's kicking?
This guy right here, 23.
Middlebrook.
It looks like they're going to go for the 2 points. Going to go for the 2. They've been snapping it to Tolliver now. Tolliver's got the snap. He throws it to Mackeson, and Mackeson takes it in for 2. So that'll make it 8-0 now in favor of the Rams, with 1:59 remaining in the first quarter. We'd like to thank Simply Traveled Cruise Planners. That LCHS alum, Amy Wiggers Chen, help with domestic and global travel, arrangements for groups, generational travel, Disney, all things cruises, and all-inclusive travel. Simply Traveled is so much more than cruises. Call Amy at 615-961-6474 or go online to simply-traveled.com. Minute 59 left in the first quarter, and the Rams take an 8-0 lead. Unexpected. I thought we'd be able to handle the Rams easier, but
they've got a little speed, you know, and speed is a nice commodity to have, and that makes them a little elusive and a little hard to catch up to.
All right. Minute 59 remains, and here we go. The kickoff. Let's see who's going to kick it. And I think that's going to be Middleton. All kickoff sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals at 1909 North Kickapoo Street. Back for the Rail Splitters to receive are Durbin and Jackson. Here's the kick, and it's going to be short. Picked up, one of the Rail Splitters got it, and he rambles and fights down across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Good field position, Ken, for the Rail Splitters.
Yeah, that's James Sewing, I think. That was number 11. He's a junior, 5'9", 160, and he caught the ball like on the short kick on about the 35 and went straight ahead with it, and got some nice field position for the Railers here to start this this possession. This is kind of an important one for them. Down by a touchdown. It's the second possession for the Railers. They fumbled on the first time they had the ball after getting a couple of first downs. They're going to start on their own 46.
And that's a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters. That's where we like it, baby. Logan White out of the gun, stands on his own 41, hands off, left side, on the 50. Nice buck and fight down into the 38-yard line, and that is number 45 for the Rail Splitters. That's a surprise runner for the Rail Splitters.
That's a junior, Reese Warner. He's 6'1", 225, and he had some nice running room there on the outside and picked up a first down to the 38-yard line.
And that's another Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it, baby, at the Manual Ram 38-yard line. Minute 44 remaining for the first quarter. Lincoln trails it early, 8-0, but they're on the move here. One player wide to the right for the Rail Splitters. Logan White out of the gun. And offsides, looks like that's going to go against Manuel, so that'll make it 1st and 5 for the Rail Splitters at the 33-yard line.
Little anxious up in the front line, defensive line, and I don't know if the Cadence caught him to come over or what. Maybe they were just anxious, but anyway, it's a 5-yard penalty for the Railers.
In there as a wide receiver for the Rail Splitters is Riley Eilertson. He split wide to the right. Logan White out of the gun, waits for the snap from Conrad. He's got it. They hand off to the big guy, number 45. He got some good blocking off that right side, and that was number 45 again for the Rail Splitters. The big guy, Reese Warner, the junior, 6'1", 225, and he carried the mail there. And another big Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance for the Rail Splitters.
About a 10-yard pickup. He made a nice move right at the line of scrimmage, Bob. Just took a little juke step to one side, and that got him some extra yardage. Got it down to the 23.
Logan White goes to the sideline. Coach Bricky gives him the play, and he's back out there again. Caden Wilkerson's the tight end. Here to the near side now. We've got one wide receiver and another split out to the right. Here's the snap. White wants to throw. There's a penalty. He's going to air it out for the end zone. Man wide open, and he couldn't hang on to it. But there was a flag on the play. A flag early, Coach.
Looked like I think that signals illegal downfield. I'm not sure.
Clock stops with 1:06 left in the first quarter. We had a man wide open in the end zone. A nice toss by Logan White, but a penalty.
Well, and he
flag.
didn't catch it down there, did he?
No.
I think it went off his fingertips.
Went off the fingertips. But manual players out there clapping, so that's definitely a penalty against the Rail Splitters.
Yeah. I think it's back to the 33, so that's a 10-yarder.
You're right. So now it's going to be second and 20. I'm sorry, second and 20 for the Rail Splitters. White out of the gun. He's got his big fullback back there with him.
Well, they must have lost. They must have lost a down. That penalty must, because that was a first down play, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, that was.
first and
Yeah,
10.
we just gotten the first down, and
So it should be first and 20.
well, now they're moving the ball. Now they're moving the ball back to
Shorter
the 28.
penalty. That will take that. Reese Warner in the backfield with Logan White at a fullback position. And Eilertson's the wide receiver here on the near side. Here's the snap. They hand off. Whoa, wrapped up. Nice play there by the Rams. They wrapped up Warner early. Took him down at the 31-yard line, so a loss there for the Rail Splitters.
Was that Warner with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're in the red. 49 seconds left first quarter. I don't know if they want to get a playoff or not. We'll see. Second and 15 for the Rail Splitters. Here they come to the line of scrimmage. Jacob Long split wide to the right, along with Wilkerson. 3 wide receivers out there. Durbin's out there. Eilertson here to the near side. Warner's the running back. Logan's got the snap. He's got a lot of receivers. He's under a lot of pressure. Going to run to his right. Got to get rid of it. Got a man wide open, and he couldn't hang on to it. Threw it right to him, and he couldn't hang on, so it's incomplete and stops the clock with 19.2 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Yeah, Jacob Long was a receiver out there, Bob, and you're exactly right. He was open. The ball was right there, not too high. It was up a little bit. He had to reach for it, but it went right off his hands.
3rd and 17 for the Rail Splitters. Big play for him right here. Checking into the lineup for the Rail Splitters is number 21. That's Jalen Schaefer. He made an early big tackle when they stopped the Rams. Now the Rail Splitters will come to the line of scrimmage.
Now the ball's on the 21-yard line. Was there a 10-yard penalty there? How did we get to the 21? And it's 3rd down. So there, we missed a penalty call, I guess. I didn't even see that, but they've got the ball on the 21. And it's 3rd down and about 8.
19 seconds remaining for the first quarter. White's got the snap. He's got time. He's got good blocking. Going to throw for the end zone.
Oh.
Knocked away.
You got a
But
penalty.
a flag. It looks like it may be pass interference.
Yeah, I think they knocked him down before he got there.
The intended receiver was knocked flat on his face.
That was Long again. I think number 9 Long was who he was trying to hit.
Jacob Long, the junior, 6 foot 185. He went down for the count, got knocked down, and that was pass interference, I believe. We'll have to wait and see. They're talking to the captains.
I think the Brailers will get a first down out of this. So.
With 12 seconds, burnt 7 seconds off the clock there. You're right, Coach. That's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it, baby, at the 11-yard line. Now split wide to the right. That's Jacob Long, along with Jalen Schaefer in the slot. On the near side, it's Eilerson. Still in the backfield, it's Warner. 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters at the 10. Just outside the 10. White's got it.
Oh,
here's Seth Durbin. He's got a hole. He looks. Touchdown, Rail Splitters. Seth Durbin takes it in from 10 yards out. And all of a sudden, we've got an 8-6 score with 6 seconds remaining. And now, no doubt, we'll go for the 2 points. In there for the Rail Splitters, number 50, of course, that's Marcus Gile for the Rail Splitters. And kicking the extra point this year for the Rail Splitters, that will be Colby Bowman. Bowman wears the number 25, but we'll go for the 2 points. Scratch that. Eilertson in there as a wide receiver. One of the captains up there is Tate Whitted. Warner's in the backfield. We'll go for the 2 for the tie with 6 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Logan White out of the gun, waits for the snap from Conradi. He's got it. He rolls to his right. He's got to get rid of it. Throws a jump ball in the corner, and it's incomplete. Incomplete in the corner. Threw a high loping pass into the corner there, and we just couldn't grab it. So with 6.2 seconds left in the first quarter, the Rail Splitters come back. They trail it only by 2, Coach, 8-6.
Yeah, that was a nice, the short field with the short kickoff, and started on their own 46, went 54 yards, and finished it with the touchdown. So it's a nice comeback there after the Rams scored earlier.
Claudette, we'll take a 30-second timeout if you can hear me.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Kick it off for the Rail Splitters. 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Peoria Manual 8, Lincoln Rail Splitters 6. Chicago Street Rentals sponsors our kickoffs out at 1909 North Kickapoo Street, Chicago Street Rentals. Here's Long, he'll boot it away. Nice kick, sidewinder, picked up at about the 7 to the 10. Here comes the Rams of the 15 to the 20. Good coverage
nice,
there.
yes.
Nice job there for the Rail Splitters. That was number 15 for Lincoln. He was the first guy there. That was Colby Merriman, one of the captains for Lincoln. And then he got some help. I didn't pick up.
23 did a nice job of Ashton Bunner took his feet out from under him. So, a good gang tackle by 2 or 3 railers.
So it's 1st and 10 now for the Rams, and that's the end of the first quarter with the score. Peoria Manual 8 and the Rail Splitters 6. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Located in Lincoln, Illinois since 1988, Collision Concepts Incorporated is your home for safe and proper repairs. Today's highly advanced vehicles require deep research before repairs even begin. CCI utilizes cutting-edge equipment and premium products for every single job. As a Ford manufacturer certified and iCar Gold class facility, let CCI ensure your vehicle is safe to transport your loved ones. Visit Collision Concepts Incorporated today at 1005 Macon Street in Lincoln, or go online to collisionconceptsinc.com. Collision Concepts Incorporated. Experience the difference.
Oh, yeah, we do, but he gave that.
Rail Splitter 6 as we start this second quarter. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Rams at their own 20-yard line. Let's see who they operate out of there. Tolliver's been taking the snaps lately and handing off to Mackison. Tolliver wears the number 6. They've got 2 wides here to the near side, 1 to the far side. Tolliver out of the shotgun. Mackison all the way back at the 10. Tolliver stands on the 15. Ball will be snapped from the 20. Long count. Tolliver's got it. Wants to throw. He's going to heave for the touchdown. Pick that thing off.
It's incomplete.
Almost picked off out there for the Rail Splitters. Got his hands on it. Was number 3. That was Zach Carlisle, sophomore. He was out there on the good coverage.
Yeah, he was right with his man. The pass was a pretty good pass. I wasn't sure who was going to come down with it, but luckily it fell incomplete.
2nd and 10 now for the Rams. Early second quarter. They lead at 8-6. Ball on the 20-yard line. They go with 2 wides to the far side of the field, 1 here to the near side. Tolliver's taking the snaps. New man in the backfield. That's Tolliver. He's going to roll to his left. Good pressure by the Rail Splitters. Loops it up ahead, and it's caught at the 40-yard line. That was caught. That's going to be a 1st down for the Peoria Manual Rams, and we'll try and pick up who that was. That was number 13 for the Rams.
Yeah, there was Rayler. Defense was decent. I mean, they were right with him, but it was a good pass as he rolled to his left and put the ball right where he had to. They made the catch, and no run after the catch, but a first down.
Tavoris Thompson made the catch, 1st and 10. Early second quarter. Rams 8, Rail Splitters 6. Tolliver out of the gun. Mackeson's out of there, a new running back in there. I believe that's Wolford. High snap. Here's the handoff, right side. Rail Splitters, a student body there, stopped him after a 1-yard gain. There were 3 Rail Splitters there. One of them was number 15 for the Rail Splitters, and they did a great job. That was one of the captains there, Merriman, one of the guys that stopped him. But there was a wall of Rail Splitters there, and he only got a 1-yard gain.
Yeah, I think Hunter Clark was in on that also, Bob. The Railers have been have a few substitutes coming in and out of the game on occasion.
2nd and 9 for the Rams. Tolliver waits for the snap. He's got 2 guys in the slot here, 1 wide receiver. He's got time, throws it short. Good coverage there for the Rail Splitters. The man on the blitzkrieg there was number 58 for Lincoln, and he did a good job of getting in there on the quarterback. That was Skylar Heaps, Heefs, Skylar Heaps, a junior, 6'2", 220. Number 58 was the man. One of the substitutes came in there and made a good play.
Yeah, that forced the quarterback to throw maybe a little early, and he threw it a little short. The defense was on the receiver, had good coverage. If it had completed it, it would have been a short gain. So now it's 3rd and long.
3rd and 9 for Peoria. Tolliver's got it. He's got time. He rolls to his right. There's a penalty. There's a pass complete at the 48, on his feet at the 45, and he's finally wrapped up and taken down.
I'm sure it's going to come back. I'm sure there's a holding in the backfield.
On the tackle there, that was Seth Durbin, but an early flag, and Coach called it holding against the Rams, so that's incomplete. Incomplete with 10:30 left in the second quarter.
Well, that holding kind of gave him a little time to roll out to the right and find that receiver coming across the middle, Bob, and executed a nice play there with the throw and the catch, but the holding is going to bring it back.
Okay, so it'll be ball placed at the 31-yard line. So it's going to be, again, 3rd down, 3rd and 19 for the Rams. Clock on the move, 10:24. Tolliver out of the gun, stands back at his own 25-yard line. Here's the snap.
Oh.
Here we go. Nice coverage there. That's Wilkerson. Wilkerson's on him. Pass up ahead. Is that caught in bounds?
I think he caught it. Was
caught it in bounds.
From here, it looked like it got tipped, and then he caught it out after the tip.
But we should take over. Great.
That was the 3rd down play, I think.
Oh, you're right. That was 3rd. Great coverage. Wilkerson was in pursuit. He just couldn't catch him. And you're right. That ball was tipped but caught. So now it's going to be 3rd down, and where they spotted at the Rams' 45-yard line. 4th and 5 for the Rams. Checking in for the Rail Splitters, number 72, Adam Hendrickson, a sophomore, 6'2", 270. 10:04 left second quarter. Lincoln trails Peoria 8-6. Big play here, 4th and a nickel.
Oh, he went offsides.
Offsides. So now it's going to be 4th and 10 for the Rams. One of the Rams got a little too excited there.
The wide receiver out there on the far sideline, on their sideline, just left a couple seconds early, and going to cost him 5.
5 big ones. That was Campbell who jumped the gun there.
Things are falling down on us, Bob.
Yep. I think we're going to be all right, though. 4th and attention. 10:04 still remains in the second quarter. Seems like we've been there forever. Lincoln trails by 2, 8-6. Trying to hold here. 4th and 10. Ball at the Rams' 40-yard line. Here's the snap. Tolliver. He's got, good pressure.
He got away.
Now he flips it up ahead. He's got his man, and they've got a first down. Stays on his feet and knocked out of bounds. Holy smokes. I thought we had him, Coach, and They got away.
He broke the container. Yeah, one of the railers went up off his feet, and then they got around him, and it wasn't a great pass. It was just kind of a lob out there, but the receiver was able to run under it and grab it, and got some running yards afterwards for the first down into Lincoln territory.
That was Leland Jackson that ran him out of bounds. And now Grant Hayes checks back in for the Rail Splitters. Fresh Rail Splitters running in and out all the time. 9:59 left second quarter. Rams 8, Rail Splitters 6. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Tolliver at his own 49-yard line, out of the gun. And now he spins, wants to pass. He's got time. Good pressure. Wilkerson, he bounces it up there. You can't catch a pass on one bounce, so it's going to be 2nd and 10.
He had some running room out there, too. He could have run, but he decided to throw it, but threw it short.
Now checking in for the Rail Splitters, Drayden Neal. He's a senior, 5'9", 180. Coach Fricky runs him in and out of there, keeps him fresh.
He's getting a lot of people out on the field, and that's a good thing, and getting some experience out there early here.
Hey, there's my birthday on the clock, 9:48.
Well, there you go.
There it is. We don't want to hurry that up. Tolliver out of the gun. 2nd and 10 for the Rams. Here's the snap. Quick pass out in the flats. Got his man to the 40. Stays on his feet. Spun down to the 35. Looked like that was long on the tackle for the Rail Splitters.
He's short of the first down.
No, I'm sorry. That was Seth Durbin on the tackle for the Rail Splitters.
He picked up a good got down to the 36-yard line. I'm sorry. So it's going to be 3rd and short. 3rd
and 2. 9:20. Second quarter's gone on forever. We got to hold him here. 8-6. Rams lead it by 2. Tolliver's got the snap. Mackison
penalty.
Blow it dead. We'll take a penalty for us.
It's procedure against them. I don't know if somebody in the line moved or I didn't see what happened, but play stopped right away, so you knew they had blown a whistle.
So that's a 5-yard penalty.
They've given us some opportunities with penalties, and so far we haven't really taken advantage on this drive. The Rams started this drive on their own 20-yard line. It seemed like a long time ago, a lot of plays, but a lot of penalties too.
I'll tell you, by the way, Coach Ken, it's good seeing you.
Thank you. Good to be seen.
Looks like you're in top shape, man. You've been training hard.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, well, hardly that. But
3rd and 7. 9:09 left for the second quarter. Tolliver, back at his own 46, has got the snap. No pressure yet.
No.
Now he's going to roll with it. Now he's going to throw it. And it's caught. No. Incomplete. The man there that made it happen for the Rail Splitters was number 15, and that is the captain, Colby Merriman. He would not let that young man catch the ball.
Yeah, well, he had it. It looked like he had it momentarily, but Merriman hit him hard enough to cough it up and cause an incompletion. So it looks like we're at 4th down again.
4th and 7.
On the 41, and
9:01 left for the second quarter, the quarter that will never end.
Kind of lucky on that last play because the quarterback broke containment, got to the outside and had some running room, but then threw it and went down.
Tolliver out of the gun. He's got the snap. He's got time. He's got just the pressure.
Underthrown.
Incomplete. Good. Who were the 2 Rail Splitters there applying the pressure? 72 and 52. So 52 is Hunter Clark, one of the captains.
Adam Hendrickson was the other one, and he's been in the game a little bit. So, some good pressure forced him to underthrow that pass, and so the Railers will take over finally on their own 41-yard line. Good field position.
And I like it. Griffin Jennis, one of the captains, is out there celebrating, firing his Rail Splitters up.
Well, that's good. He's the one that went down early with an injury, so he's back up and going.
So that's a Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance, first down for the Rail Splitters. And that's the way we like it, baby. One of the Rail Splitters shook up coming off the field. And I believe that's Hunter Clark.
Yeah.
8-6. Railers trail it by 2, but they've got the football. That's the good news. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line, the Lincoln 41. Logan White going to operate out of the gun. He's got Quentin Meade back there with him. He's got 2 receivers on the short side of the field, and one here on the near side. Of course, Wilkerson's the tight end. Conradi will snap it. The lights are on here at Hanlon Field. There's the snap. He's got time. Now he's going to air it out long. Seth Durbin.
Oh.
No, just barely tipped away. Nice play there by one of the Rams.
Yeah. If he'd have thrown it just a little sooner, I think he would have connected that. But the ball was in the air a long time, gave the defender a chance to catch up and just tip it away at the last second.
At least he didn't catch it. Checking back in for the Rail Splitters. That's number 20. No, that's White. Yeah. Looked like he was checking. He went to the sideline to get the play from Coach Fricky.
Yeah.
2nd and 10. Jacob Long here on the near side, the wide receiver. Meade in the backfield. Here's the snap. Hand off.
He didn't.
No, he didn't hang on to it, but he get it back?
Yeah, he got it back.
I believe that was Quentin Meade. It was.
Yep.
Well, a blown play there, so now it's going to be 3rd down. The clock keeps running, 8:36.
I think we actually got a yard out of that, but that was mostly on the roll and the recovery. But yeah, just a missed handoff there, and that otherwise it would have been would have liked to see how far that play would have gone.
You're right, Coach Ken.
I'm sure we'll see that same play again sometime.
3 wides here to the near side. Jacob Long, Seth Durbin, Wilkerson, Caden Wilkerson. One of those guys is going to catch the ball, I hope. Here's the snap to White. He's got time. He looks, going to throw it up the middle, long, picked off at the 39, back to the 50, on his feet, still on his feet along the sideline. Finally ran out of bounds. Interception by the Peoria Manual Rams, and they've got good field position into Lincoln territory. With 7:55 left here in the second quarter, and the defense is going to have to ruck it up again.
Well, he had the 3 receivers on the right side, and he's trying to throw back the other direction, Bob, and again, it's just maybe didn't get it off quite soon enough. Gave the defense enough time to react and recover from that, and made the interception.
Defense for the Railers checking back in. Colby Merriman and Aiden Grant, a couple of the linebackers. Wilkerson stays in there on defense for Lincoln. 1st and 10 for the Rams. 7:55 left in the second quarter. Rams lead the Rail Splitters 8-6. Tolliver adjusting his helmet, and now he's got his running back with him. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Tolliver out of the gun. Long count. Now he's got it. He's got time to throw. There comes the pressure along the sideline. Throws it up ahead. And it's caught, and a Rail Splitter hits him hard along the sidelines.
Yeah, we got holding back in the backfield on the Rams again.
Well, that's good for us because that was a complete pass deep into Lincoln territory.
Yeah, they seem to be getting receivers open there downfield, Bob, and we're not far off them, but we're not close enough either to break them up.
See what the official's going to tell the coach for the Rams over there. 5th year for the head coach over there, Bailey. And you called it, Coach. They're going to march it back, and that's good for us.
The Rams haven't had a lot of success recently, Bob, in football. They were 0-9 last year. They're playing in the tough Big 12 conference, and sometimes they have a hard time getting players out. They've got a fair-sized squad this year, and they've got some talent out there. Just what we've seen here in the first quarter and a half. They've got a little speed and a little deception. They've got a little size, so. We'll see how their season goes after tonight. Let's hope it's 0-1 after tonight.
Well, they've given us everything we want. Ball at the Lincoln 48-yard line. 1st and 20 now for the Rams after that penalty. Tolliver out of the gun, fakes the handoff. Here comes the pressure. Swings to his left.
Stop.
Now he backpedals, still looking for running room. And he is still on his feet along the sideline. And he looks like he's got a 1st down. If he doesn't have a 1st down, he's pretty close. Very nifty on his feet, Tolliver.
Yeah, but you could count maybe takes more than one hand to the missed tackles on that, Bob. It looked like we had him stopped several times, and he was just eluded tacklers. We just couldn't finish him off, and he picked up over 20 yards. He got the 1st down.
And now checking in for the Rail Splitters again, that's Drayden Neal. He's a senior, 5'9", 180.
With a 21-yard run. did most of it on his own.
7:18 left for the first quarter. Second quarter, I'm sorry, first half. Tolliver out of the gun. As Coach told you, 1st and 10. Long count again. Hand off, that's, nope, he swings it to the left side. Runner on his feet, and he's finally tripped up. Fumble. The man that made the tackle for the Rail Splitters was number 3.
I think
That was Zach Carlisle.
I think they called him down before the ball came loose. But, yeah, there was about 4 green shirts there to make that stop. A short gain, if any. Yeah, he got across the 35, but right at 35. 25, yeah. Couple yard pickup.
Clock keeps moving. Look at, there's a drone out here. 6:30 remains for the first half.
Yeah.
2nd and 8 for the Rams.
That's probably not legal to have that out there, but
I wouldn't think, but
then again.
Tolliver, the quarterback. Mackeson in the backfield with him. Waits for the snap. He's got it. Here comes the pressure.
Oh, yeah,
nice
yeah.
job. Good job. He didn't see that one coming.
That was Skylar Hefs who made that stop.
Number 58.
He came in from the back side there. The quarterback was looking the other way and trying to change directions, and he was there to make the stop. A nice loss.
Nice job there.
33.
One of the
lost
guys.
8.
One of the guys that comes in, number 58. 3rd and 15 now for the Rams.
We seem to get them in 3rd and long, 4th down, and they've always seemed to convert it.
You just read my mind, Coach. This time we've got to succeed.
We've run 3 plays here this quarter, and they've had it for 2 long drives. Now there's another timeout.
5:26 remaining, and we'll take a 30-second timeout. Rail Splitters trail at 8-6. We'll be back.
There's only one thing that will save somebody's life, and that is naloxone nasal spray. Get 911 on the phone, get the emergency responses there on their way.
I love some fresh snow, but nothing clears my mind like fresh air. So I like to go on walks to reground myself. Love your mind.
The Peoria Manual Rams 8-6. It's going to be 3rd and 15 for the Rams out of this timeout. And the Rail Splitters need to stymie these guys and get the football back. We've got a little bit of time to march it down the field if we can get the football back. Number 52 in there for the Rail Splitters is Hunter Clark. Glad to see him back in there. One of the captains up there on that defensive line for the Rail Splitters, Hunter Clark. He's a senior. I remember when he started playing when he was a sophomore. He's already a senior. Seems like it always goes fast.
It sure does, yeah. And, you know, they never really realize it till late in their senior year. But, yeah, as much as we tell them, or the coaches tell them that, until it happens.
Ball at the 33-yard line of Lincoln. Lincoln in those sharp green jerseys.
Yeah, I like these uniforms.
Mackeson, Tolliver in the backfield. Tolliver's been getting the snaps. Mackeson, a big, strong kid, big, strong running back. Tolliver adjusting his helmet. Now he's set. And he's ready to go with 3rd and 15 for the Rams. He drops back, rolls to his right. Here comes the pressure. Gets away from the pressure. Along the sideline, still on his feet. Finally knocked down from behind at around the 20-yard line, just short of the first down. Just short of the first down. He almost had it. So now it's going to be 4th and maybe about 2 or 3 for the Rams.
Yeah, we just can't quite contain him enough. He gets to the outside edge and then maybe have just a reaching for a tackle and can't quite get him, and then he makes a big play out of it. Makes for a 4th and about 3 or 4.
The clock keeps running. 4:47 for the first half. Lincoln trails the Rams 8-6 here in the first half. Tolliver again out of the shotgun. He's got Mackeson back there with him. Tolliver on the long count. He's in no hurry. Good on his feet. Oh, offsides. That's going to be 4th and 9. Again, that same wide receiver took off like a jackrabbit, and they throw the flag.
Yeah, it looked like maybe somebody else moved a little bit too. I'm not sure who that was, but yeah. And maybe the way they call the signals maybe faked him out with there too, and he took off. But anyway, we got them down for eight penalties already in this first half.
Illegal procedure.
Yeah.
Okay, 4th and 9. It gives us a little breathing room. 4:26 left for the half.
You notice the down marker on the other side of the field, Bob,
Yes.
is lit up.
I just noticed that.
That's a new feature.
Yeah.
Kind of nice.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here they come to the line of scrimmage. Clock on the move. 4:19 left. First half. 2 wide receivers. Tolliver back there with Mackison. 1 wide receiver on the far side. There's the snap. He wants to throw. Oh, he slipped. He fell down. He fell down, and the Rail Splitters downed him, and it's going to be Lincoln Rail Splitter football. It's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it, Coach Ken.
Yeah, that's for sure. We had good pressure up front, and they kind of squeezed him from the outside, and as he tried to get away, he just slipped and went down, and maybe we should thank the good turf for that.
Yeah, he didn't expect to see those 2 green shirts coming at him.
They put some good pressure on, and that's what it takes, and so the Railers are going to take over fairly good field position on about the 37 or 8.
4:05 remaining, and the defense held again. Logan White out of the gun. He's got 2 running backs back there with him. He's got 2 wides here to the near side, 1 to the far side. Here we go. Logan White, the sophomore quarterback. Hands it off. Up to the 39. 1-yard gain.
That was Warner.
Warner's getting some playing time out of that backfield. He's a junior.
Yeah, that was a good tackle by the. They gave him 2 on that actually, but they made a good one-on-one tackle there by the defender.
Reese Warner, 2nd and 8. 3:38 left for the half. White looks to the left side. He's got 3 receivers out there to the left side, 1 here to the near side. There's the snap. 1 to throw it out in the flat. No, now he's got to throw it up ahead. That's Seth Durbin. Spins out of the tackle. He's got a first down across the 50 to the 45. Durbin to the 40, to the 35, 30 along the sideline, ran out of bounds. And a little extra, extracurricular activity, and there's going to be a penalty. They ran him out of bounds at the 26-yard line, and then a late hit out of bounds. Big gain there by Seth Durbin, showing his speed.
Well, and he gave them a little taste of their own medicine. He made some nice moves, a spin move to get away from the first tackler, and then a couple others to avoid tacklers down there, and then they took him down on the 26, but then they're going to tack on some more yardage.
Yeah, late hit like that. That's got to maybe 15 yards. We shall see. He's getting ready to step it off, and the Rail Splitters are walking with him. This is a big penalty here on the late hit. 15 yards from the 26.
Yeah, they'll do half the distance, so it'll go to the 13.
That's a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down, and that's definitely the way we like it, baby. Ball at the 13. 3:12 left for the half. Rail Splitters look for the lead. White out of the shotgun. He's got the snap. Hands it off to Reese Warner. Warner barrels ahead, and he's inside the 10-yard line.
You know, that last play, Bob, that he dumped it off, he kind of dumped that off to Durbin. He looked left like he wanted to throw left, and there was nothing there. So then he kind of looked right and tossed it to Durbin, and he made that nice run after the catch.
Wise decision by the young sophomore, Logan White. Handed off to Durbin, and that nice pickup there. That was a 6-yard pickup. 2nd and 4. Warner picks up 6 yards. Got some excellent blocking up front. White out of the gun. 2nd and 4. 2:36 left for the half. Rail Splitters looking for the lead. They hand off to Reese Warner again. Look at the big guy ramble. He's in. Touchdown, Rail Splitters. Reese Warner didn't get the start, but he's chewing up yardage now, and he's got 6 points. Lincoln 12, and the Peoria Manual Rams 8 with 2:26 remaining in the first half. And no doubt the Rail Splitters will go for 2 again. 12-8 lead for the Rail Splitters.
That Warner's 6'1", 225, Bob, and he runs hard, rambles with the ball.
Yeah.
He's a ton to try to take down.
He's our version of Larry Zonka, maybe. 12-8. 12:36 left. And the Rail Splitters, the defense has been able to hold and get the Rail Splitters in that great run by Seth Durbin. The wise play by the quarterback, White. Now White out of the gun. We look for 2 more points. White's got the snap. Hand off Warner. No. He tried to make it off the left side. They knew he was coming, and they brought the Peoria student body, and they stopped him. So the score with 2:26 left in the first half. Lincoln 12, Peoria 8. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Touchdown! Oh, did you see that? Whoa, we scored?
Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs.
I can't believe I missed that.
Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. I'm gonna need that back. No. Kevin!
Peoria Manual Rams 8, and we still got 2 minutes and 26 seconds left in the first half. All our kickoff sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals. The Weinbrenner gang out there on North Kickapoo Street, 1909 North Kickapoo Street. Check and see who's kicking away for the Rail Splitters. I think that's Jacob Long.
Yes.
Jacob Long going to kick it away for Chicago Street Rentals and the Lincoln Rail Splitters. Here we go. We don't want them running it back deep. We got to stop him. Let's see what he does here. He kicks it long. And here we come, right side. Got to stop him at the 30, 35, 40, and finally ran out of bounds. The man that ran him out was the kicker, Jacob Long. Did not contain the man on the run back.
It looked like they were in a good position, and all of a sudden he made a nice move, and we were not in good position, and he got to the sideline. Once you get to the sideline, you got some running room.
Well, we knew Peoria Manual was fast, and they're proving it tonight.
Yeah.
We've got a 4-point precious lead.
They're bringing the ball back. I think there's a penalty of some sort along the way here.
Wow, what a break for the Rail Splitters. They're bringing it all the way back.
There was the flag. It must have been a holding way down.
So that's how he got loose. Look at this. All the way back to the 12-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10. What a break for the Rail Splitters. 2:18 remains for the half. Lincoln leads at 12-8.
See, they marked the penalty for holding off from where the actual infraction happened, so not the line of scrimmage or anything else like that. So it must have been an early hold right after he caught the kickoff, and as you said, Bob, puts them in a hold back on their own 12-yard line.
Colby Merriman out there, one of the linebackers. Here's a pass out in the flat. It's caught, but a nice job. 2 Rail Splitters there.
Yeah.
Stopped him at the 15, a 3-yard pass, and 2 Rail Splitters were there to bowl him over.
Number 3 is one of them. That's Zach Carlisle, a sophomore, and I'm not sure who the other one was.
Tough to pick up.
Yeah. You turned on that light, Bob, and it's easier to see in here, but it's slightly harder to see out there.
You want me to turn it back off?
Well, no, not for now. We got 2:12.
2:12.
We'll decide at halftime.
Okay. Since you can't take the windows out, I guess we better not. 2nd down for the Rams. Tolliver out of the guns, got the snap. Rolls to his left. Here comes the pressure. He's going to throw a Hail Mary. No.
Just out of
Too long.
reach.
Good coverage. Just out of range, as you said. Jacob Long on the coverage, along with Leland Jackson.
You know, it only takes one of those, though, so we had pretty good coverage on it, but he threw it a long way.
He did. He got a good arm on him. Intended receiver was Campbell. But he couldn't get to it. Would have been a Willie Mays type catch over his shoulder.
Yeah. Just past his fingertips.
So now they're saying 2nd and 10. Is that right?
Third, yeah, because of the penalty, yeah. No, it's 3rd down, I believe.
I thought it was.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah, there's the light over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 3rd down. 2:04 left. Tolliver out of the gun. Oh, look at the pressure.
Yeah, 15.
Out in the flat. He's got it. 10.
Stop.
Oh, nice tackle. Good job out there. That's number 8, I believe, on the tackle.
About a 6-yard pickup.
Riley Eilertson, I believe, was on the tackle for the Rail Splitters.
They got him to
Quentin Meade. They're saying Quentin Meade. I mistook an 8 for, he wears the number 0. I thought it was an 8. So Quentin Meade was on the tackle.
4th and short. I'm thinking they're going to try to punt here, but there's only minute 29. Nothing would surprise me.
Their punter is
They're
Middlebrook.
Deep in their own territory, but they only need about 3 yards for a first down.
Well, maybe they don't want to risk it. Snap it over his head. That'd be a good play.
That's a possibility.
Middlebrook. And now what are the official calling timeout?
Delay game, I think, on them.
Delay in game. Okay, that's good. Back them up some more. Minute 7 left.
I guess the clock was running.
Checking in for the Rail Splitters, that is Drayden Neal. He's a senior. He saw a lot of playing time. We're going to give Grant Hayes a break. So now it's balls. Here it is.
What's going on?
What
Get on the
there?
ball. Lincoln's got the ball.
Lincoln's got the ball deep in their territory.
I don't think they were ready for the play, or
I don't know.
The ball got snapped and the kicker wasn't ready, or something went astray
Coach,
down
we've
there.
got a chance to score again.
Absolutely. We got to take advantage of this. Deep in their own territory, we recovered that ball, whatever happened.
That's a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's definitely the way we like it, baby. Logan White checking back in.
We're going to get it like on the 5-yard, see where they place it.
1st and goal for the Rail
Splitters. It's on the 6. And I know we have timeouts. We've got plenty of time. We need to get a score here.
61 seconds left. Wow, I don't know what happened there, but it happened. Logan White out of the gun. Waits for the snap from Conradi. He's got it. Hands it off.
That's 11.
That's number 11 for
That's
the Rail
Sewing,
Splitters.
James Sewing.
He's a junior, 5'9", 160. Now we're in the red. The clock's running fast. 47 seconds.
Where are they
45.
You got it on the 4. You
Reese
got it down
Warner.
to the
Now Reese
4.
Warner's checked in. Warner's going to get the handoff. The big man. 2nd and goal at the 3. Warner's in there. He'll definitely get the call. Now the official waving. What's he calling?
I don't know what that signal is. Oh, there's a flag in the defensive backfield for something.
Clock has been stopped at 32 seconds.
Yeah.
Lincoln's got the ball deep in Ram territory. A great opportunity. We lead at 12-8. We've got the football. 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line, and they've sent Reese Warner in there. He'll definitely get the handoff.
There must have been a penalty on them because they've moved the ball down like it to the 2-yard line.
There's the snap. There's Warner.
He's in. He's in.
He's in.
Yep.
Touchdown, Lincoln. Lincoln leads at 18-8. They've got a 10-point lead. And let's see if Wilkerson's checking back in. New Rail Splitter checking in there. That's number 25. No, that's Colby Bowman. He's the guy that kicks the extra points. So it looks like they're going to go for the 1. Bowman is our point after touchdown guy. Number 25, Colby Bowman, will attempt the extra point. On the placement, that'll be Briggs Davenport. Here it is, big point right here. Snap, the placement, the kick, looks good. No signal.
There's a whistle out there. There's a flag on
play.
it.
I think that was a soccer style kick that went in, but there was a whistle on the play.
Now They're going to move it closer to the.
And they're going to.
Lincoln's going to run for
they'll
it.
They'll go
now.
for the 2. I'd give that ball back to Reese Warner.
Yeah. Get a good push, or a good surge from the offensive line. He should make it in.
What an opportunity for the Rail Splitters.
I've run out of room for penalties.
If you're watching on WLCNonline.com, you'll be able to see what happened on that punt play when we got the ball back.
I asked Lloyd earlier before we got here if we're going to get instant replay down here this year.
Well, he's thinking about it.
He didn't answer me. Well, he did, but I can't repeat it.
23 seconds for 2 points. 18-8. No doubt Reese Warner is going to get the call here, number 45.
That's what they think too, Bob. So they'll probably do something different, or not.
White's talking to Warner.
Where the ball? The official went way back there behind the goal post to get the ball.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what's going on.
You know, we got 23 seconds to get 2 points. 18-8. Warner deep in the backfield. He's going to get ahead of steam if he's coming.
Nope.
Nope. You were right. Oh, they pitch it to him. And they take it. Did they take it away?
Well, it was fumbled, but once they picked it up, it plays over. But
oh man, tried the trick play there. So anyway, with 23 seconds, make it 24 seconds left in the first half. Lincoln leads by 10, 18-8. We'll take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be back.
Touchdown! Oh, did you see that? Whoa, we scored?
Yeah, we scored going to the playoffs.
I can't believe I missed that.
Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what?
Yep, that's mine.
I'm gonna need that back.
No.
Kevin!
Pretty good job. Held him to 8. Jacob Long's going to kick it off. Chicago Street Reynolds sponsors all the kickoffs. The Weinbrenner's out there at 1909 North Kickapoo Street. Jacob Long, let's contain him on the kickoff here.
may have a short kick here. We'll see.
There it is. Boots it away. Long kick. Taken at the 6 or 7. Comes up to the 15, at the 20. Finally wrapped up. Good job there. Shoestring tackle. Let's pick up who that was. He's clapping for himself.
58, Skylar. Hefts.
Yeah, that's who it was. You're right, Coach. Yeah. You called it correctly.
I think the Railers may be doing, it's hard to tell up here, but maybe staying in their lanes a little better. You know, they keeping containment the last couple kickoffs. You know, they've seemed to do a little better job of that. And that's stuff to work on. You know, that's you know, you're going to have issues like that, especially in the first week, and they're going to start on their own 28-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Rams. Lincoln leads at 18-8 here in the first half. It's been a long first half. Yeah. 17 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, this quarter especially.
It just drug on forever. But
the key here is you just can't give up any big plays. You know, you keep everybody in front of you.
Here we go. Tolliver out of the gun. He's got the snap. He's going to keep it. Fake the handoff. Right side breaks a tackle along the sideline, and he's finally ran out of bounds. I believe he got a first down.
So you like to see your secondary come up to make plays like that, but when you miss the play, that leaves a lot of open ground for the runner, and that's what happened right there.
It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Rams with 8 seconds left for the half. And they can bust that big play. That's what you're always afraid of.
Yeah, they got maybe one more play here.
Ball at the 39-yard line of the Rams. Got one wide receiver on the short side of the field, and they've got 2 of them out here on the near side. But Tolliver, any one of those guys can break a long run too. Tolliver out of the gun's got it. He's got time. Here comes the pressure. He rolls to his left. Just missed the tackle. Now he's going to fling it up ahead. Ball is caught.
All right, that should eat up the clock.
Should be taken down. I think that was Marcus Giles on the tackle for the Rail Splitters, number 50.
Yeah, it was.
Nice job there by Marcus Giles, and that'll end the first half with the score. Lincoln Rail Splitters 18 and the Peoria Manual Rams 8. We'll be back after these messages.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter football. WLCN's coverage is sponsored by Me Realty. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953, located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Collision Concepts, offering full-service collision repair, specializing in new technology automobiles. Stop by the facility at 1005 Macon Street in Lincoln, phone 217-735-2100, or visit their website at collisionconceptsinc.com. Collision Concepts, experience the difference. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter football.
Welcome. Glad you're with us, Dwight. Been busy here at the high school getting the year started, and mainly we want to talk about a lot of things, but let's talk about this facility here at the Lincoln High School. Hanlon Field had a huge makeover this year, so tell us what went into it and how it happened, and what you think of it.
Oh, well, thanks for having me on. This has been a huge project. It's been a lot of fun. This is something that's been kind of in the works we've been talking about for a while. And as I said, when we had the ribbon cutting, the first people I want to thank is the Board of Education. As I mentioned that night when I came here, one of the first things they directed me to do is they wanted to see improvements with all aspects of the high school. Buildings, grounds, everything. And so they have been very supportive, and because as you know, anytime you go into community, the one thing you always look at is what does the high school look like? So that's why we want to make this look as good as we can, and this has been an all-summer project. We've got some other little things around that we need to finish up, like the track. We've got the asphalt done, but the rest of it will be done in September. So we're not quite finished, but I love the looks of it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful. The colors just pop out, especially the end zones. That red out there makes it look good, and the railer man in the middle. Yeah, it's a fabulous looking field, and I haven't been down on it. I'm sure you have, but we'll be anxious to hear what the players have to say about it, playing on it. Artificial turfs have different consistency, I guess. And I remember AstroTurf. How many generations ago was that? But I know you put in probably the best thing that's available these days.
There's a padding underneath it. That's kind of a little new thing, and then we got this infill. It's not the black pellets like you see with a lot of other turf. This is kind of a natural, almost like a white sand, if you will. It's supposed to keep it about 30 degrees cooler.
Ah, nice.
And it's kind of an interesting fact. There's 270,000 pounds of infill on the field.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And I do want to give a shout out to Jeremy Strawn. His company out of Rochester. They're the ones that did this. Fabulous job.
Yeah.
He is an expert on fields.
Great.
And I think he'll tell you it's probably one of the prettiest ones that he's done.
Is that right? Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's done well. It's done great. I'm sure the fans enjoy it. I'm sure the players are going to enjoy it, and you're not going to have to send somebody out there to put lines in every week or two, are you?
and the marching band's going to enjoy it. Now they will get to practice on that in the mornings. They won't have to be in the grass anymore.
Yeah. Now, soccer play on this, I'm sure. Will there have to be other lines put in for that, or not?
They're already on. They're the black lines that go around the
field.
Oh,
see, and you can't even see them from here.
Yes.
Really?
And they have their first game here Monday night.
Monday night. Okay, great. Well, I'm sure it's going to get a lot of great wear, a lot of good use. And what about upkeep? Is there anything that has to be done to it on a yearly basis? Or
there's some things. We bought some pieces of equipment that to help keep the turf clean, and then some stuff to help keep the fibers vertical.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll just put more infill as we need.
Uh-huh.
But it's got about a 15-year lifespan, so depending if everything goes well, but it looks great. And soccer had their meet the railer night Wednesday night, and they got onto the field for the first time, and I think they enjoyed being on there because some of the fields around us, I've heard, are kind of slippery, but I don't think we had that issue with them, and I'll be curious to see what the football players think after this.
I saw in that first half one of their players looked like he slipped, but you don't know if that's from being slippery or anything, something else, change of direction or whatever. Anything could cause that. But so you said, is this the last big project that you got going now, or is there other things getting ready to start?
For this year, we'll finish this up, and then we got some more projects next summer that we're going to continue working on.
Yeah.
Always looking to improve.
Well, I told you before we went on the air that I retired in 2005, so it's just been 20 years, just over 20 years, and I don't recognize the school, especially from the outside. But I haven't been inside for a while either, and I know you've done great changes there also.
It looks completely new inside, so I'd love to have you come in sometime and check it out.
I'm going to do that sometime when I get a chance, and I'll let you give me the grand tour. How's that?
I'm happy to do that.
Well, okay. Anything else you want us to know or want the fans out there to know about the high school, what's going on? I know the year just started this last week, and
Nope, we have had a great first week of school.
Good.
I appreciate all the students. They've been very enthusiastic.
Yeah.
I've always appreciated all the parents coming out supporting all the kids for all the activities. And it's just we're off to a great school year.
Great. Well, we appreciate you and the administration and as you said, the Board of Education. And, we like to think we have one of the top schools in the area. We always have. Thanks, Dwight. We appreciate you being here.
Thank you for having me.
Okay. We'll be back after these messages.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Football. WLCN's coverage is sponsored by Me Realty. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953, located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Collision Concepts, offering full-service collision repair, specializing in new technology automobiles. Stop by the facility at 1005 Macon Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-2100 or visit their website at collisionconceptsinc.com. Collision Concepts, experience the difference. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Football.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Located in Lincoln, Illinois since 1988, Collision Concepts Incorporated is your home for safe and proper repairs. Today's highly advanced vehicles require deep research before repairs even begin. CCI utilizes cutting-edge equipment and premium products for every single job. As a Ford manufacturer certified and iCar Gold class facility, let CCI ensure your vehicle is safe to transport your loved ones. Visit Collision Concepts Incorporated today at 1005 Macon Street in Lincoln, or go online to collisionconceptsinc.com. Collision Concepts Incorporated. Experience the difference. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
There's only one thing that will save somebody's life, and that is naloxone nasal spray. Get 911 on the phone, get the emergency responses there on their way.
I love some fresh snow, but nothing clears my mind like fresh air. So I like to go on walks to reground myself. Love your mind.
Back here at Hanlon Field, an exciting first half as the Lincoln Rail Splitters lead the Peoria Manor Rams 18-8, and of course our halftime always sponsored by Grau Chevrolet Buick out at 1905 North Kickapoo Street since 1953. It's been Grau Chevrolet Buick bringing you all the fine service and brand new cars. If you can get a used car for a good price too. And here's Ken Schweitzer with the keys to the game. We talked about him as the ME Realty keys to the game. We talked to him about him, Ken, before the game, and we've done pretty good.
Yeah, well, we had three different things we talked about a little. For the first game of the year, it's a little hard to come up with keys because, you haven't played yet and you don't know what you quite have out there, and so we didn't really talk to coaches and ask them too much about it. But what we came up with was to play hard and hit hard, and I think we've seen some of that. And I think that's a plus. The kids are playing hard out there. Execution on offense and defense. We've seen some good execution. We've seen some maybe not quite so good execution out there, but I think that's pretty typical when you start the season, the first game. When you play hard, you're happy with that, and if you make mistakes, which you're going to have all the time. So I think the execution has been average on offense and defense, and then play with enthusiasm, and I think you see that out there. The kids are all going hard after things. They put some points up on the board, and they're in the game, and when they make a mistake, they kind of put it behind them, and that's the key too, and play on. And so I think it's been all in all a pretty good first half. Put 18 points on the board. The one thing is the Manual Rams, they're a dangerous team. They've got some weapons. They've got some speed and elusiveness. So it'll be a tough second half. I think we'll probably want to put some more points on the board here before this game ends.
And Coach, of course, the offensive play in the first half was that run by Seth Durbin, but that was started by the quarterback Logan White. He faked that pass and then he handed off to him, and we got some good blocking and some good moves by Seth Durbin. Got us deep into.
That was a 29-yard pickup, and he had another 10-yard run. So we've got him unofficially for 39 yards here in that first half. The leading rusher was. Warner's, he's carried the ball 7 times for 40 yards.
He was a nice surprise. We didn't see him coming. Big, strong kid.
His first carry was a 16-yard gain, and then he followed that up with a 10-yarder, and then some others and a couple others, and he scored 2 touchdowns for the Railers. One on a 7-yard run, and the other on a 2-yard run. So, well, then that's after Seth Durbin had a 10-yard run. That was where is that? Oh, that was at the end of the first quarter. So they made it 8-6 after the Rams had scored just before the end of the first quarter. They made their 2 extra points. Lincoln has not made an extra point. They tried to run twice, and that failed. And then we're going to kick, and then they turned into a run because of a penalty, and that didn't make it. So they've had 3 extra point runs and haven't converted one yet.
And then, of course, the defense has done an excellent job. Early on, they got the 8 points, but then after that, it was pretty shaky, but we were able to hold on, and that's one of our new sponsors, Collision Concepts. Collision, after the game, we're supposed to give a collision of the game, but that's going to be hard to do. That first half, there was a lot of big tackles that were able to save us.
Yeah, there was some good hitting and good tackles out there, and I'm not sure anything stood out as exceptional, but there's some good ones too. So we'll try to come up with something for that too. But I think you got to contain. I think that's always been something we've always on defense preach is contain the offense, try to turn everything to the inside where you always have some more help usually, and so they'll continue working at that. I'm sure it doesn't always happen as the way you want it, but that's the plan.
Well, we're going to take about a minute and a half timeout, and then we'll come back and we'll be ready for the second half. Hope you've enjoyed the second half, brought to you by Grouse Chevrolet Buick out at 1905 North Kickapoo Street. We'll be back.
Regular fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car, truck, or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Grouse Chevrolet in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Grouse will provide you with a no-pressure sales process. It'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the certified mechanics will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln or online at growinc.com.
Touchdown! Oh, did you see that? Whoa, we scored?
Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs.
I can't believe I missed that.
Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine.
I'm gonna need that back.
No.
Kevin!
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Illinois. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the IHSA and the Illinois Athletic Directors Association.
Lead it here at halftime, the home game here at Hanlon Field, 18-8. I'm Bobby V along with Coach Ken Schweitzer. And of course, all our kickoffs are sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals. Chicago Street Rentals out at 1909 North Kickapoo Street. And we're going to get the ball to start the second half, Coach.
Yep, it's our turn to do that. It's be nice to get a nice drive here to start this half and turn it into points.
Certainly would. They're getting ready to kick it away.
I think we should get pretty good field position. The one time we saw them kick earlier, they didn't kick it very deep, so I'm not sure they have a real strong kicker.
The guy kicking the football here is a kid by the name of Mark, Jeffrey Mark. And he's going to kick it away for the Peoria Manual Rams. Of course, we've got back deep. We've got Seth Durbin and Leland Jackson for the Rail Splitters.
And they're not too deep, so they're expecting a shorter kick, too.
Yeah. So Mark will kick it away, and we'll be underway here in the second half. Rail Splitters lead it here to start this second half, 18-8. Be nice to pick up the victory here. Here it is, short boot, picked up at the 30, 35, and finally tripped up. Ooh, that was close to a late hit there.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters, and they'll line it up. Good field position around the 37, 38-yard line. We'll see where they spot it.
Yeah, he dropped that ball on it when it first got to him momentarily, but scooped it right up and then went straight ahead and got what he could out of it. But as you said, Bob, good field position at the 38-yard line.
It's good to have Coach Aaron Fricky back here. He was a quarterback for us for a couple of fine seasons.
Yeah, he's had a good coaching career. Someday we'll take some time and go through his resume, Bob. But yeah, he's been really successful, and happy to have him here in Lincoln.
Logan White, our quarterback, a sophomore, 6'2", 205. He'll take the snap, and he'll hand it off. That's Quentin Meade, and here he comes at the 45. Across the 45 to the 48-yard line comes Quentin Meade, and they blow the play dead. They're trying to wrestle the ball away from him, but that's going to be very close to another first down, Coach.
Yeah, I think he's got a first down, and the Rams kind of tried to pull the ball away from him, but it was a real tussle. He hung on to it, though. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
And that's a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it, baby. White goes to the sideline. He's got the play from Coach Fricky, and we're ready to go at our own 48-yard line, 1st and 10, early second quarter, and we lead it 18-8. We hope you're enjoying it out there. White out of the gun. He's got Meade back there with him. Two wides here to the near side, one on the far side. Durbin goes in motion. He'll be in the slot on the left side. Here's the snap. Here's the handoff to Meade. He's across the 50, and he's tripped up. Good blocking there on that right side by Grant Hayes and Marcus Gile for the Rail Splitters. And Meade into Ram territory at the 47-yard line, Coach.
About a 5-yard pickup. You know, he carried the ball 3 times early in that first half, and then didn't see it much after that. So I think really they're going to try to reestablish him as a ball carrier, and so far he's carried it twice for 15 yards.
And now Jalen Schaefer, number 21, checking in for the Rail Splitters. Conradi, the center, comes out of the ball. The guards are Clark and Gile. The tackles are Whitted and Hayes. Meade back there, and now another running back, and now they're going to give it to Quentin Meade again. He's at the 45 to the 40. Nice job down across the 35-yard line, and another first down for the Rail Splitters. And again on that right side, you've got the tight end, Caden Wilkerson, Grant Hayes, and Marcus Gile leading the blocking for the Rail Splitters.
Yeah, they're pushing him back and making a nice hole for him, and then he's running hard with the ball, as we talked about, and he gets out past the 35 down to about the 34-yard line, so a 13-yard pickup.
And that's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it. 10-15, third quarter. We lead it 18-8. White out of the gun, standing back at his own 39. Ball at the 35, as Coach told you. Quentin Meade in the backfield. Here's the snap. Here's Meade, 35. He's going to gain across the 30, and he's tripped up down around the 32-yard line. Pardon me, I apologize, the 27-yard line. Very nice gain there by Quentin Meade.
Yeah, he got caught from behind too, Bob. Somebody came from the other side and caught him from behind. Otherwise, he'd have gone even farther, but a nice 7-yard pickup on first down.
And again, Wilkerson, Hayes, and Gile on that right side of the field. Marcus Gile, 5'9", 200, and Grant Hayes, 6'3", 225, along with Wilkerson at 6'4", 215 on that right side of the field. Eilertson, number 8, also in there for the Rail Splitters. He'll split wide to the left. On the near side, it's Seth Durbin as a wide receiver. White out of the gun. He's got Meade back there with him. Meade's had a fine third quarter. Here it is. Oh, Durbin, and he dropped it, and now it's picked up by the Rams.
They're going to say it's a forward pass. I think that's what they're going to say.
Oh, my word. 2nd and 4 for the Rail Splitters, and the wheels came off the wagon. Ball was at the 28-yard line.
And if that's what the call is, that was pretty lucky for the Railers.
Certainly.
It almost didn't look like he even saw it coming. He just, it was a pitch that he was supposed to catch there, and I guess it hit his hands, but went straight to the ground. They picked it up. They were going to run with it, but they called it an incomplete pass.
So now it's going to be 3rd and 4 for the Rail Splitters. White out of the gun. He's got Meade back there with him, and he's going to give it to Meade. Meade, a nice run across the 20, got some great blocking again, and another first down. Quentin Meade, so fast. He's a sophomore, and that's going to be another Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. And now Warner checks into the lineup for the Rail Splitters.
See where they put the ball. Oh, yeah, he got some nice yardage there, as you said, Bob. Good blocking on the right side, and I like to see him just keep pushing it ahead that way.
Grant Hayes, he's on that side. Where's the number 75? He's a sophomore. He lines up on that right side along with Marcus Gilen. Those are the guys on that side of the field along with Caden Wilkerson. Here we go again.
Nope.
This time they fake the handoff, throw it out in the flat.
That's his tight end. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Nice play.
Is that 87?
Yes.
That's Wilkerson. Caden Wilkerson. He lined up on this side of the field, and then he switched, and he got the ball out in the flat and goes in for 6. Caden Wilkerson from Logan White.
It was nice deception going to the right side, and he come across the formation, and nice little pass on a little misdirection, and he took it in from after 17. He caught the ball. Nice, 17-yard touchdown.
24-8, the Rail Splitters lead it. Briggs Davenport's going to be on the hold. And the long snap, that's Jacob Long on the snap. Here's the boot, that's Bowman.
Another penalty.
Another penalty.
I think.
Pretty sure that's Colby Bowman on the point after. But the guy that snaps it is Jacob Long. That's what I got for the special teams. Check and see who's up there. It's hard to tell when they line up. That's the information I got earlier, but I don't think that's Jacob Long. That's somebody else snapping it, but Davenport on the placement. And again, Bowman, here's the kick.
Another flag.
Another flag. I'll be. I can't pick up who's on that long snap. And now they're going to try and run it again. You can't kick it, we'll run it.
Well, they keep moving it half the distance closer, so they got to be down to about the 1-yard line now.
And the good Christmas present is, in August, Lincoln leads it 24-8. And I want to say happy birthday to my grandson, Jaden. He became a teenager today. He's 13 years old. Jaden and his mother, Laura, in Springfield, Illinois. Happy birthday, Jaden. Here we go. Reese Warner's in there. And he's in for the touchdown, I think. Or was that a quarterback keeper?
I thought the quarterback had that ball, yep.
That was a quarterback keeper. So White gets the 2 points. Logan White for 2 makes it Lincoln. The Lincoln Rail Splitters 26 and the Peoria Manual Rams 8 with 8:36 left in the third quarter. The third quarter moving a lot faster than the second quarter.
So far it's been good. One possession for the Railers. They started on their own 38-yard line, and 7 plays later they got into the end zone.
Very, very good. An A+ on that drive. Jacob Long going to kick it off for the Rail Splitters. Long, 6 foot, 185 pounder. He's a junior for the Rail Splitters. 8:36 remains in the third quarter. We lead at 26-8, that being the Lincoln Rail Splitters on 96.3 FM. Country by day, rock and roll by night. Long gonna kick it away. Here he's approach and the kick, and that's sponsored by
Chicago Street Rentals at 1909 North Kickapoo Street and ran out of bounds at about the 28-yard line. I couldn't see who was over there on the tackle for Lincoln, but it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Rams at around the 28, 29-yard line. Coach Fricky doing a good job of keeping players fresh, running them in and out. In there on the kickoff team was a kid by the name of Logan McFadden. Where's the number 18? Also, we've seen him in there before. Skylar Heaths was in there, number 58. Out there on defense now is number 3, Zach Carlisle. He's one of the defensive backs. Number 3, and of course the linebacker up there, number 50, is Marcus Gile. Tolliver will wait for the snap. 1st and 10 for the Rams. He hands off around the right side. Nice run, and this time it's a new running back in there. We'll have to check and see who that is. Number 12 for the Rams. They have this in the smallest print possible.
Yeah, that was a nice. That was just a quick pass out there and get him out in open space and let him run with the ball, and he picked up some nice yardage at first down to the 41.
That was Kyer Wells, K-I-E-Y-E-R Wells. So it's 1st and 10 for the Rams, their own 41-yard line. Tolliver out of the shotgun. Clock stopped at 8:19, third quarter. Rail Splitters lead at 26-8. Here's the snap. Tolliver hands off.
Oh, nice
job there. Couldn't pick up who that was.
Grant Hayes was one of the tacklers, and there was someone else there, and I didn't. That's a
62. That's that's Hunter Clark, I believe. No, that's
Tate Whitted.
Tate Whitted, yeah. One of the lifeguards this year at the Lincoln Rec Center. He's a junior. He's one of the captains too. Whitted.
He and Grant Hayes in on that stop there for virtually no gain.
2nd and 10 now for the Rams. 7:45, clock on the move, third quarter. They got 2 wide receivers to the far side, one here to the near side. Tolliver, you know, when he gets it, he's got plenty of time in the backfield because he's so quick. But good pressure, and I
got to hold on to him. Good
right
job.
There. I think I jinxed him. I said he had plenty of time, and the Rail Splitters in there and took him down immediately.
That was Grant Hayes again. He got in there and got some penetration and grabbed his jersey, hold on to him till he could get him to the ground for a big, huge loss.
And that's really good to hear because Grant Hayes is only a sophomore, coach.
Yeah.
6'3", 225, and he's quick.
Yeah, there's you know, some of these kids got some playing time last year as underclassmen, and we still are playing some sophomores and juniors and some seniors. But yeah, it's nice to see the young kids get the playing time and have some success.
And now up on that front line, Adam Hendrickson checks in. He's a sophomore, 6'2", 270. Up on that front line, he's one of the inside linemen. Now we've got 4 guys up there on that, or 3 guys, like you say, Coach, up on that front line. And the linebackers, they cheat up close along the right side there. Tate Whitted is up there, and now a timeout.
Yeah, I think it's their timeout. Oops.
It's going to be 3rd and 22 for the Peoria Manual Rams. I want to thank some of our fine sponsors out there. Headline Salon, 602 and a half Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Call Kenna Vineyard or their newest addition, Kate Kenny, at 217-651-8310. Headline Salon, where your hair makes the statement. Peasley Funeral Home. I'm in no hurry to get there, but they're one of our sponsors in Lincoln. And Quorum Peasley Funeral Home in Atlanta, providing peace of mind at a difficult time in Lincoln. Call 217-732-8141. The LMH Community Health Collaborative, improving the health of the people and communities it serves. Heartland Bank and Trust Company, giving you choices with personal or business checking accounts that fit you. Good people, great account choices. Heartland Bank, member FDIC. It's going to be 3rd and 2 for the Peoria Manual Rams with 6 minutes and 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Next week we'll be all the way down in Marion, Illinois. play.
That's still in Illinois, right?
I think. Yeah. Do we need our passports? Tolliver out of the guns, got the snap, and here comes the pressure. He's at the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and he's taken down from behind on the tackle. I believe that was number 68 that was able to run him down for the Rail Splitters.
Yeah. That doesn't get him the first down.
That's Dean Minershagen. Dean Minershagen on the tackle, senior, 6'3", 275.
That's about a 15-yard pickup, Bob. It gives them a little space there. They're going to go for it now, I guess. You know, had they not got that big gain, they might have tried to punt, which they tried once in the first half, and that was quite an experience for them, but for the Rams. But right now, they're going to go for it on their own 44-yard line.
4th and 7. Clock on the move. 5:40. Here's the snap.
Find him.
Whoa. Staying on
Stop.
his feet.
Oh,
No.
short. He's short.
Tripped him up. Nice tackle. I think that was Seth Durbin that grabbed him by the ankles. Durbin grabbed him by the ankles, and it's going to be a Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance, first down for the Rail Splitters, and that's the way we like it, baby, with 5:34 left in the third.
He was on his way to get that first down, Bob, but as you said, the tackle was just before he got to the line to gain, and so the Raiders are going to take over on the 49-yard line of the Rams.
Nifty tackle there by Seth Durbin. Grabbed him by the ankles before he got there.
Lincoln will have their second possession here of this second half, Bob, and the first one was a nice one, starting on their 38-yard line, getting a touchdown. So, nice long drive here would be a nice.
Here we go. Oh, mishandle,
We fumbled.
fumble. Man, mishandled it there. Did we? Yeah, we got it back. That's 70. That's 77. Yeah, that's Ryder Conrady, the center, saved the day there. Conrady, the center, the sophomore, 5'10", 250. A lot of sophomores on this team.
Right. Well, he actually gained a yard on that, so he'll go in the. He rushed for a yard tonight.
Okay, here we go.
From the center position.
5 minutes left in the third quarter. Here's the snap. White here. This is Warner, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be third down now for the Rail Splitters. Clock continues to run. Seth Durbin going to check back in. He might get a shot at it. He's had a good run tonight. A couple of good runs. Wilkerson coming to the sideline. He's coming out. He caught a nice pass earlier. White still talking to Coach Fricky. And we're ready to go. 4:29 North Sangamon left for the third quarter.
White's a nice looking quarterback out there, Bob. He's 6'2", 205. It's a nice size for a quarterback. And so far here in their first game, he's looked pretty good.
Got his first start the last game of the ninth game last year as a freshman. And here he is as a sophomore doing a good job.
Lincoln's taking a timeout because I think they were a little confused up there on the line of scrimmage. And rather than take a penalty, Lincoln takes a timeout.
Timeout to the Rail Splitters. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
The Lincoln Rail Splitter football on 96.3 FM, and you're catching us on WLCNonline.com on YouTube. The Rail Splitters lead it 26-8 with 4 minutes, 8 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Coach Fricky didn't like what he saw there. He called a timeout, and it's going to be 3rd and 11 for the Rail Splitters at the 50-yard line. Logan White on the far side hash mark, operating out of the shotgun. Looks like he's got Reese Warner back there with him. Here it is. Rolls out to his right. He's got a little time. Airs it out and picked off.
Yep.
That was picked off by number 3, and that is one of their wide receivers on the interception, and that was Percy Norris on the interception for the Rams. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rams. It looks like the 39-yard line.
Yeah, I think that's where they placed it. That's a second interception that Logan White has thrown tonight, and in both cases, the Rams secondary has done a nice job of coming up and kind of stepping in front of receivers and making the picks.
Up there on that front line for the Rail Splitters now, that's number 72, Adam Hendrickson. Hendrickson on that front line. Hendrickson, he's a sophomore, 6'2", 270. The big guy's like the nose guard. Tolliver talking to a couple of running backs with him, and he's going to hand it off to one of them, and he stopped immediately. A lot of Rail Splitters there. And the main one that took him down, that's number 33, the linebacker, Aiden Grant. Aiden Grant was the guy that made it in there.
Yeah, and as you said, a lot of other Railers were in there to help stop him too, but Grant took him back and for a loss of about 4 yards. Oh no, they put it back to the line of scrimmage, to the original line of scrimmage. So. And
now Drayden Neal checks in there at the nose guard position up there. Coach likes to switch him out, in and out, keep him fresh. 2nd and 10, 39 for the Rams. Tolliver hand, that's Mackison. And whoa, nice job there. They contained, as you would say, Coach, and made the tackle.
The Railer defense is doing a much better job of stringing them out, and then the secondary and the linebackers are coming up making plays, and that was just another loss. So the defense has shown improvement here from first half to second, I think. And everything they do out here, everything's on film too. They film everything too, so after the game and during the week they'll be able to look at that and see who's doing what, and that's one of the advantages. Getting a lot of players in there, you get to see them on film what they've done.
That was Seth Durbin that time on the tackle.
That was a 4-yard loss.
3rd and 14 for the Rams, 2:30 left for the third quarter. Here's the snap. Tolliver throws it out in the flat and incomplete. Good coverage out there by the Rail Splitters. Out there on the coverage, you had Leland Jackson along with Colby Merriman.
Yeah, they're coming in a hurry, so I don't know if the receiver maybe could feel the defense coming around him, but the ball was a little high too. So incomplete sets up a 4th and 14 from their own 35.
Stops the clock at 2:26, third quarter.
Normally you'd think you'd punt out of this, but we'll see what they're doing. They don't look like they're in punt formation.
4th and 14, unless it's just a quick punt.
He's hardly back enough for that, I don't think.
Tolliver, they're looking for the big play.
Yeah.
Tolliver, he's got time. Rifles it up the middle. Incomplete.
Yeah.
The coverage there. Let's try and pick up who that was. He's being congratulated by his teammate. I think that's 19, isn't it?
I thought that was 12. I thought
was
that
it 12? Okay.
I hope not. Well, I don't have a 12 on my roster. So.
No, it's I got my eyeball on him. He's right. Yeah, it's Leland Jackson.
Okay.
That's number 19, yeah.
Okay.
He's one of the defensive backs, senior, 5'9", 165. So that's a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters. And with 2:19 left in the third quarter, that's the way we like it, baby. Lincoln leads at 26-8. White out of the gun. He's got Quentin Meade back there with him. White standing on his own 40. The football is spotted at the 35. Conradi will snap it for the Rail Splitters. 2 wides, 1 on each side. Here comes Quentin Meade across the line of scrimmage. And he barrels up across the 30. Pardon me. Inside the 30-yard line, Quentin Meade. He gets up a good head of speed and gets some good blocking that time on the left side. Blocking that time, it was Hunter Clark and Tate Whitted.
Yeah, that's pretty sound football there. Just give it to your back and let him run straight ahead, and he picked up 6 yards on first down. That's a great first down run.
White out of the gun, 2nd and 4. Minute 43 left of the third quarter. Lincoln leads at 26-8. White pitches it, and I can't pick up who that might be. Might be Wilkerson. Ball's at the 20. couldn't.
I thought that was Galen Schaefer.
Was it Schaefer?
I think so.
Okay.
On the run, yeah. That's the play that
You're right.
They've fumbled a couple times on the run that play. That time they made the little pitch there and made that play work for a first down.
Yeah, he's 6'3", 215, Schaefer. He's a sophomore.
That's an 8-yard pickup.
Where's number 21? Clock continues to run. That's what we like. Minute 23 for the third. Lincoln leads at 26-8, and they're on another drive. White standing on his own 25-yard line in the gun. He's got Meade back there with him. Wide receiver on each side. Almost pulled him offside there on the long count. White waits for the snap from Conradi. He's got it. And I believe that's the big man. I think that was Warner. He just bowled a guy over, and now a little extracurricular activity, but I think that was Warner.
I don't know. Meade's the one they look like they're shoving around. I don't know if that's... He didn't carry the ball, though, did he?
I don't think he did. And maybe it wasn't Warner. It was a bigger athlete.
He's got down inside the 15 to the 14-yard line.
2nd and 3.
Somebody got 7 yards, but we don't know who.
21 seconds. Wants to throw. Here comes the pressure.
Underthrown.
And that'll kill the clock with 15 seconds. It'll be 3rd and 3 for the Rail Splitters at the 14. Now here comes Warner checking in. Must have heard me.
Well, it's pretty much 2-down territory here for the Railers inside the 15, so they could do about whatever they wanted. That last pass play was probably a little unexpected, from where they're at, but that's a part of the game that you gotta work on too.
3rd and 3. There's the snap. Warner's got the call. And he's
first down.
He's crossed the 10. And I believe you're right, Coach. That's a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it. They with 9.6 seconds left for the third quarter.
There's somebody hurt down there?
Yeah.
Somebody's laying on. That's Emmanuel Ram is on the ground there.
Yeah, the 11. Yep. 9 seconds. And now the Rams going to the sideline as they tend to their injured teammates. And the Rail Splitters taking a break. And so we'll take a 30-second break. He's walking off the field.
That was an 8-yard pickup.
You're listening to Lincoln Rail Splitter Football on 96.3 FM, and you've got us on YouTube. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Here's Warner, right side, 5. Dives for the end zone.
Short.
Just a little bit short. And that's going to end the third quarter with the score. Lincoln 26. And Peoria Manual 8. You're also listening or watching us on WLCNonline.com on the YouTube. We'll be back after this. Lincoln leads at 26-8.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
For the start of the fourth quarter, you're listening to 96.3 FM, WSANonline.com, and it's going to be, ball's going to be at the 1 yard line. Rail Splitters lead at 26-8. They've got the football at the 1 yard line. First and goal. White out of the gun. There's the
Penalty.
penalty. Okay.
Against the Railers, 5 yards illegal procedure.
All right. You've got the binoculars, Coach. You're going to have to tell me what's going on down there.
I was waiting. Who is our right tackle?
Right tackle for us? That's
Grant Hayes.
Yeah.
He got off the ball well. I was just watching the line play, yeah.
All right, White's back in there with the play. Now it's going to be first and goal from the 6. Took a second off the clock here for the fourth quarter. Logan White, sophomore quarterback. He's got Warner in the backfield with him, I believe. And he's going to give it to Warner off the left side, and he's in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Rail Splitters. Another 6 on the board. So that gives them 32 points. Now checking in for the Rail Splitters, number 71. That's Lehman Brandt. He's a freshman. Lehman Brandt checking in. He's 5'11", 220. Also out there for the Rail Splitters, number 7. That's Briggs Davenport. He'll be on the hold. It looks like there's a player injured. Rail Splitters down on their knees, and it's maybe a cramp for one of the Rams. And they're working on him. While they're working on him, we'll mention some of our sponsors. The Carpet House. They've been with us forever. Professional design team will work with you for 100% satisfaction. Stop by the showroom at 1320 Woodlawn Road or call 217-735-2531. That's John Renfro and the Carpet House. Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, helping people, changing lives, America's poverty fighting network. Call 217-732-2159 or find them online at capsil.info. Okay, we're ready to go. Rail Splitters, Bowman will attempt the extra point. Colby Bowman is a freshman, and he is 6'1", 165. Colby Bowman. Davenport on the hold. Here's the kick, and it's good.
All right.
So that'll make the score Lincoln. The Lincoln Rail Splitters 33, Peoria Manual Rams 8. Rams actually led it early 8-0, but it's been Lincoln ever since then, and they lead it 33-8. Talk about some more of our sponsors here. Of course, we've got Chicago Street Rentals located at 1909 North Pickles Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-2422. Eaton Corporation. They've been with us since around 1957. Building over, they used to be called Cutler Hammer. Eaton Corporation. Building over 5 million high-quality commercial and residential power distribution products each year. Check them out online at eaton.com. Lincoln IGA, your hometown proud full-service grocery store, providing senior citizens discounts. That's me. Fresh meats and delicious fried chicken in the deli. Chicago Street Rentals and Jacob Long going to kick it off. Chicago Street Rentals sponsors our kickoffs at 1909 North Kickapoo Street. That's the Weinbrenner gang out there. Here's Long. He boots it away, and it's going to come down at about the 9 to the 10. Here we go to the 15 to the 20, 25, still on his feet. Finally tripped up around the 20, 30-yard line maybe?
Yeah, just short of this 30, I think.
So it'll be first and 10 for the Rams, and we're in the fourth quarter. I keep seeing this drone out here. See that green
up
light?
there, yeah.
Yeah, it's been there for a long time.
Probably spying on us.
Yeah.
Oh.
But first and 10 for the Rams. And They haven't put up the 20. Is that the 28-yard line? I guess so.
Yeah.
28-yard line. Tolliver will work out of the backfield. They're very explosive. They could score at any time. And they showed how explosive they were, like on the first 2 plays of the game.
Yeah, they you know, at any given time, you know, they could break a big one. So you always got to be leery about that. But I think the Railers have done a better job as the game has moved along in containing some of their weapons, their speed especially. They're short of a player out there.
And one of they're calling one of them was a timeout.
Yeah, they had to call timeout because I think they were short a player.
So 33-8. We'll go back to our sponsors here. We've got plenty of them. Thank you very much. Lincoln Printers, providing complete quality satisfaction at a fast, fair price while utilizing modern technology and a creative flair. Phone 217-732-3121. That's Lincoln Printers. Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance, with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta, offering great rates on home, auto, life, and renters insurance. Let's see here. We got ME Realtors, Culvers of Lincoln. We've got Collision Concepts. We've got, of course, Grau Incorporated. Chris Coyne State Farm. I think we've hit just about all of them. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400.
Did you get that one?
No. And I was just thinking of doing that, Ken. I'll let you do that one.
Okay, well, we're getting ready to start here, but I will say financial advisor Sal Paulus of Edward Jones, 1400 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, phone 217-732-4001.
And Marty Ryan, our good friend, says that is the team's drone filming the game. Here's the snap, and back is
they got
good
him.
Pressure.
Hang on. That's 75. That's his Grant Hayes.
Grant Hayes.
He's had a good game on defense.
The sophomore, Grant Hayes. A great play there, holding. It was 1st and 10 for him, early 4th quarter. And Grant Hayes says, "Oop, wait a minute, you're not going anywhere."
They're back to about the 21, I think, about a 7-yard loss.
Well, you called the last one, Coach. I think we've gone through all the spots.
Well, we tried not to miss them. We got several sheets full of them, so you.
Yeah, I think we hit them all. Here we go. 2nd and 17, thanks to Grant Hayes. Here's the run, flips it out into the flat. No, couldn't hang on. That's one of those plays where I'm running with it before I catch it.
Well, yeah, and
of course you got about 800 rail splitters running.
He's waiting for the quarterback to make a decision whether you're going to run or throw, and then when he finally throws, he's just a little out of his reach. And as you said, the defense is bearing down on him too.
Yeah, stops the clock. 10:54, 4th quarter. Rail splitters lead the Rams 33-8. It's going to be 3rd and 17, deep in their own territory. They'd like to bust a big one here. They've got 2 wide receivers here to the near side, one on the far side. Tolliver, the quarterback, Mackison in the backfield with him. Tolliver's got the snap. Rolling to good pressure again by that Railer defense, and they take him down. Spun him down. Can you pick up who that is, Coach?
I'm 58.
50. Yep, it's Heaths again. Heefs. Came in late, and he's played a good game.
Yeah, he's been in on a lot of plays, and it's good to see somebody come off the bench and be able to contribute like that. And it's going to be 4th down on the 14-yard line, it looks like. That was another 7-yard loss.
So I think I'm pronouncing that right. Skyler.
I think it's
Hoefs. Yeah, I was pronouncing it wrong. Hoefs. Skyler Hoefs. He's a junior, 6'2", 220, and he's very quick.
If we're saying it wrong, somebody's going to correct us, and hopefully they do, if we're saying it wrong.
Yep. Here's the snap. The punt.
It's
going to be a short punt. We're going to have excellent field position. They're just going to let it roll dead at the 38, just across the 38-yard line, and it's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters. Call it the 39-yard line of the Rams.
I think is that our first punt of the game? I know it's their first punt that they got on. I don't remember. Have we punted?
So.
I don't think we've punted yet.
I don't think we did. That I can remember.
So Lincoln's going to take over on the Manual Ram 39-yard line.
With 9:43 left in the fourth quarter. And checking in for the Rail Splitters is number 71, and that is Liam Brandt. He's a freshman, Liam Brandt. He's 5'11", 220.
I think we've got a new quarterback in too, Bob. I think Briggs Davenport, has come into the game to quarterback.
And that's a good substitution. He quarterbacked 8 games last year.
Yeah.
So he's been in the line of fire. He wears the number 7, Briggs Davenport. He waits for the snap. He's got it. He's going to keep it himself at the 40 to the 35 and take it down at the 31.
Nice run.
Briggs Davenport on the keeper. So it'll be second down for the Rail Splitters. That was a pick of about 8. So it's going to be 2nd and 2. Nice run there by Briggs Davenport.
Yeah, he made a nice fake there too. I wasn't sure if he wanted to hand it off and didn't, but it looked more like a planned run. And yeah, he picked up 8 yards. Nice run to start his season.
And on that left side, you've got Tate Whitted and Hunter Clark, 2 of the captains, blocking for you. But they may have substitutions in there on the line too. Davenport standing out of the gun at his own 36. He got the snap. Hands off to his tailback. That is number 11, and that is James Sewing, the junior. We've seen him on defense. He's 5'9", 160, and I believe he's got a first down, Coach, and he does. That's a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down, and that's the way we like it for Sewing as he gets a first down.
Yeah, that was his second carry of the game. He got it down to, trying to look where they got the ball. It's on the 26.
26-yard line.
5-yard pickup.
1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. Davenport wears the number 7. He's a junior. He's 5'9", 160. A lot of changes in the lineup. Rams pretty much just have to go. They don't have as many players. There's a snap. Davenport looks like he's going to keep it again. And he spun down at the 21. So a 5-yard pickup.
It looked like his running back was almost ready to push him down, knock him down.
Second down. It's going to be, I believe, 2nd and 5. I believe that was a 5-yard pickup.
I think they only gave 4 on that one.
Here we go. Second down for the Rail Splitters. Fourth quarter, 7:46 left for the game. We lead it 33-8 at the Lincoln Rail Splitters. Davenport looks like he's got maybe, is that Wilkerson 87 back there with him?
I don't know.
Hard to tell.
Makes him look small. Wilkinson is big.
Yeah, he's a big dude, 6'4". Oh, Wilkerson
He's
says,
got the
I'll
ball.
just take it. Nope, it acted like nobody wanted it, and Wilkerson said, okay, I'll take it. He might have got a yard out of it. There's the play. Davenport going back in.
See, Wilkinson started the game as a tight end. He's generally a tight end, but they put him in the backfield. It's good to see a lot of variety and a lot of changing parts out there. Kids can play different spots, and coaches have done a good job getting him in and out.
You're right, Coach Ken. And Wilkerson made the nice catch on that pass. Here's Davenport. He keeps it, rolls to his right, throws.
He caught it.
Touchdown Rail Splitters. We'll try and pick up who that was.
Might have been Jacob Long. I'm not positive.
Seth Durbin. Durbin, 6 for Lincoln, so that gives us 39 points. Seth Durbin on the touchdown, 39-8. And now Bowman will attempt the extra point.
Davenport did a great job on that, Bob, rolling out to his right and finding somebody in near the end zone, and he threw it and got it to Durbin for the touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, that's excellent having a guy as your backup quarterback that played 8 games last year. So he's been in the fire. So they call back the boot. It was through the uprights, but something went wrong, as it has on every kickoff. But Bowman will get another shot. Colby Bowman, a freshman, 6'1", 165. He waits for the snap, kicks it soccer style. Here's the snap, here's the kick. And this time, it's good. So that gives us 40 points, Coach Ken, 40-8. As I said before, the Rams led at 8-0, but the Lincoln Rail Splitters have scored the last 40 points.
Yeah, and most of that's been in 3 periods. They scored their first touchdown with only 6 seconds left in the first period, and so everything else has come after that. So, yeah, the offense has looked pretty good tonight. You know, mostly running, a little bit of passing, but mostly on the ground.
All our kickoffs sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals. Chicago Street Rentals out at 1909 North Kickapoo Street. Jacob Long has been doing the honors tonight, kicking off for the Rail Splitters. He kicks it long. He'll kick it. It usually lands inside the 10. And we'll see what happens here. Jacob Long wears the number 9. And he is a senior. Been in the program for a long time. Pardon me, he's a junior. Jacob Long's only a junior. He's 6'1", 165. Here's his boot. And again, it's going to land this time at the 10-yard line to the 15, 20, spins, fights, 25 along the sideline, still on his feet. And he gets down across the 35-yard line, Coach, before he's taken out of bounds.
Yeah, he's a hard guy, a kid to tackle out there on rail. Had a little trouble, but he got once they get to the sideline, it's a little tougher there.
Now that Lincoln defense checking back in. I see Aiden Grant out there. One of the guys that didn't start out there that's getting to go in is Beckham Edwards, number 57. He's a sophomore, 6'2", 225. Beckham Edwards getting a shot out there. James Sewing, we've seen him. Riley Eilertson, he's out there for the Rail Splitters. 22, of course, is Griffin Jennis. 72, that's the big guy, Adam Hendrickson, the sophomore, 6'2", 270. He goes in there on that front line for the Rail Splitters. 1st and 10. Tolliver.
Gonna run.
Throws it. Oh, he's got his man. And
good tackle.
Nice tackle.
That's Meade on the tackle. Quentin Meade on the tackle.
Quentin Meade took him down at the 35-yard line.
I think we had a flag come out on this sideline, so have to see what that is.
6:12 left for the ball game. Lincoln leads at 40-8. Next weekend, next Friday night, which will be the 28th, we'll be down in Marion, Illinois. And then on the 29th, they've got me doing a track meet, 1-year-olds to 9-year-olds. I think they're going to give me a handheld mic down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 1-year-olds are going to probably run the marathon.
They'll run the marathon. And then if you want to play, what do they call that, Glow Bingo? I'll be doing Glow Bingo on November 6th at the American Legion. You never know what gig Bobby B is going to get.
You are versatile.
Did they come out of nowhere? They'll come up to me with these gigs. Of course, it's all volunteer, but it's a lot of fun. I had a lady tell me once, she's not with us anymore. Juanita told me, when you're calling bingo for elderly people, make sure you always say 5-0, 6-0, 7-0. They understand that better. But it's 1st and 10 for the Rams.
That penalty was on the railers. The big one. It's out the midfield.
Tolliver out of the gun. 6-12 for the game. He's got the high snap, throws it out in the flats, got his man, he drops it. Right in his arms, and he dropped it. He's talking to himself out there.
Yeah, he was all by himself. The ball was a little low, but yeah, very catchable, but he couldn't hang on.
Could not hang on. 2nd and 10 now at the 5-0 line. 6:02 for the ball game. Okay, he's played a nice game. He's coming out of there. Aiden Grant. He's made some nice tackles. Tolliver. Maxison's the running back. 2 wide receivers to the far side, 1 here to the near side. Tolliver's got the snap. Pump fake. Good pressure there. Throws it out in the flat. This time he catches it.
To get back to the line of scrimmage finally, that looked like a backward pass, almost like a lateral, and I thought maybe they were going to have another a halfback pass out of that, but he ran with it instead and got back to the line of scrimmage, and that is about it.
Yeah, good job there by for the Rail Splitters. Number 57 is the guy that applied that pressure. That was Beckham Edwards, showing some good speed applying. I think that was Beckham.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. 3rd and 10. Tolliver out of the gun. Faked it. Now he runs with it. Man, he's nifty on his feet. Close to a 1st down, but he didn't make it. Made it into Lincoln territory at the 42. Now checking back in for the Rail Splitters, number 77, Ryder Conradi. And he's going to play some defense. Usually he's the center.
Yeah. Trying to get a little size in there, I guess. It's 4th and about 2, maybe 3 for a 1st down. The clock is running.
4:40 remains. Tolliver got the snap. Hands off Mackison, the big guy. Across the 40. He's got a 1st down before he's taken down.
He's a guy we haven't heard much of since early in the game, Bob. You know, he looked good early, and then the middle, 2nd, 3rd quarter, we haven't seen much action with him.
That tackle was made by Drayden Neal for the Rail Splitters, senior, 5'9", 180. I like the way Coach runs the players in and out throughout the ball game. 40-8, the Rail Splitters lead it. 4 minutes left in the ball game. Tolliver keeps it, tries to get along the sideline, but there's no running room. Good job there. Can't pick up who that was. He's walking back, knocking down. He's all the way in the back here, talking to the official.
That's 19, I think.
19. He's one of the starters.
That's Leland Jackson.
Good athlete. He's a senior. 5'9", 165, came from his defensive back position. 2nd down and 8 now for the Rams. 3:28 remains. Tolliver is back at his own. He wants to air it out here. Here comes the pressure. Tries to run with it.
He got it off. Did he catch it?
Hard to tell.
Nope.
Incomplete. Checking in for the Rail Splitters, number 42, Jackson Ferguson. He's a freshman. 6'2", 210. I'm looking at, I believe that's his father. He's smiling through the glass. Jackson with an X. And he's taking a picture of him. 3rd and 8 for the Rams.
Ferguson is 6'2", 210. That's great size for a freshman.
Yeah. What's he been feeding him? Tolliver out of the gun. 3rd and 8. He's got it. He's gonna throw it as hard as he can. Good coverage. Did he catch it?
Yeah, I think he caught it.
Nice catch. And he was smothered on the coverage, and he still caught it.
Yeah.
Unbelievable catch. That was, Norris.
Yeah, I think that was Liam Gorton on the coverage there. He was right with him, but he still made the catch.
Percy Norris hauled it in. 1st and 10 for the Rams. 2:50 for the game. Lincoln leads at 40-8. I knew we were going to win. I didn't know it'd be this big. Okay, 2 wideouts on the far side of the field, and now a timeout on the field. With 2:37 remaining.
Interesting, yeah.
So,
I think we mentioned it early, Bob, but I got to reiterate that I really think the Lincoln uniforms are really sharp. I like the white helmets, green shirts, white pants. Really sharp.
And the field, the new field with the Railer Man. Very nice. They still haven't striped the track yet, but they'll get around to that before.
He's superintendent said they hope to have that done by September.
By September.
So September's only a couple weeks away. So
that's true. 2:37 left for the football game. Lincoln leads the Rams 40-8, and the Lincoln defense going back out on the field. Check and see who's out there. I see number 45. That's Reese Warner. 77's Ryder Conradi for the Rail Splitters on defense. And of course, Jackson Ferguson's out there. 1st and 10. 2:37. Is that the same quarterback? Yep, that's Tolliver. Tolliver's still in there. So he's going to throw it. He's got his man, and he's taken down.
About a 5-yard pickup down to the 10-yard line. Nice little safe play there. Just a little flip out to his back there.
That was Jalen Schaefer, the sophomore, on the tackle. Schaefer, 6'3", 215. 2nd and 6. 2:10 left for the game. 40-8. Want to thank all our fine sponsors. There's the snap.
Nope, that's a lateral. That's live ball. Tackle him.
He broke one tackle, and that's Walls, Kyer Walls on the reception.
You think that was a planned play, or was that just a low throw and it was a lateral?
Now checking in for the Rail Splitters, Kimani Jackson. He's a freshman, 5'10", 230, another big guy. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Kymani. Kimani. All right. Kimani Jackson, freshman.
Ball is just outside the 6-yard line, 3rd and about a yard, a long yard here for a 1st down.
Far side of the field, Tolliver hands off to the Betts. Maxson, man, he's a big man to take down.
He's short, but not by much. I think he got it down about to the 1-yard line.
Took a hard hit to take him down. 62 seconds left for the game. Lincoln leads it 40-0. That's 40-8. There's Tolliver. He keeps it himself this time, and he goes into the end zone for a touchdown. 40-14. Tolliver takes it in. Number 6. That is Taj Tolliver. Tahj Tolliver. He's a senior. 5'8", 150. And he's a good athlete. He's played a good game, even though the Rams are going to get beat. Tolliver's played a good football game. 40-14. And they'll go for the 2 points. Tolliver again out of the gun. 51 seconds left for the football game. Hope you've enjoyed it. Here it is. Quick pass.
Incomplete.
Incomplete. And so Lincoln leads the Rams, even though the Rams just scored 6, 40-14 with 51 seconds left in the game. I want to thank all our fine sponsors that have helped bring the game. Culvers of Lincoln, Collision Concepts, Drow Incorporated, Black Hawk Wrongful Conviction Recovery Team, Simply Traveled Cruise Planners, Headline Salon, Peasley Funeral Home, the LMH Community Health Collaborative, Heartland Bank and Trust Company, ME Realty, the Carpet House, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, Chicago Street Rentals, Eaton Corporation, Lincoln IGA, Lincoln Printers, Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance, of course, Grau Incorporated. And we're getting ready for the kickoff, and that's sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals. Chicago Street Rentals at 1909 North Kickapoo Street. Wilkerson's still in there. He's going back out there for the Rail Splitters. 21 for the Lincoln Rail Splitters. That is Jalen Schaefer. Chicago Street Rentals sponsor all our kickoffs. The Rams are going to kick off. Usually it's an onside kick.
And they did, and they got it.
And they got it back.
He kicked it short to one of the up men for the Railers, who I don't know if he stuck his hands up or what, but it hit him and bounced right back into the to the Rams player, and he got the ball, fell down on it in the 48-yard line. So the Rams take over again.
Coach Ken, what do they say? It ain't over till it's over.
Well, I think it's over by the score, but yeah, you got to get 47 more seconds in before you can officially say so. But yeah, they do say that, Bob.
Somebody said that.
Yeah.
Was it Yogi?
I think it was Bob the Dribbler.
1st and 10. 47 seconds, as Coach told you, left on the brand new field here at Lincoln Community High School. A lot of guys got a seat playing time out there tonight for the Rail Splitters. And they might have put them all in for all I know.
Yeah, they got a lot of people on the sidelines that got into the game for something, plays here and there. But yeah, that's always nice. When you get a nice lead, you get an opportunity to do that too. But
Tolliver's still in there. He's got 3 Railers chasing him.
Yeah.
Good coverage on the intended receiver, and it's incomplete.
It's hard when you're on the run and running for your life to try to connect, and he just tossed it out there, kind of lofted it out there, and it was just short.
39 seconds. Well, I'm glad to see Coach Aaron Fricky to come back here in Lincoln and get his first win, and plus on the brand new field.
Well, yeah, especially for the new coach. He's new to Lincoln. He's had a lot of good experience at some other schools, but yeah, he's new to Lincoln, and yeah, this is a great start for his career here, and I hope it's a long one, and has plenty more wins.
Tolliver under pressure again, throws it across the field. Oh no! Right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on to it.
I thought it was going to get tipped by a Railer defender out there, and I'm not sure he got a hand on it or not. I don't think he did, but yeah, then it bounced right off the receiver's hand.
Yeah, it was right there. That was Norris again, Percy Norris. Couldn't hang. It was right to him. 31 seconds. Stops the clock. 3rd and 10 for the Rams. And I know they'll put it in the air again. Taj Tolliver. T-A-H-J. Taj Tolliver. Long time in the huddle. Of course, the clock stopped on the incompletion. Tolliver out of the gun. Stays back about. Here he goes. Tolliver. He may have to run with it.
He caught it.
They caught it.
He lofted it out there and they caught it, yeah.
1st down, Rams. To the 41. Now checking in for the Rail Splitters. Number 54, Drayden Neal. We've seen him before. And that's going to run the clock down. They're going to have to hurry up to get a play off.
Yeah, they'll get one off here.
We didn't have it. They could call a penalty on us. We don't have everybody here. Here's Tolliver. Throws it up ahead. Complete. Out of bounds. He stopped the clock at 6 seconds. They actually could have called a penalty on us because we had 12 players on the field, but they didn't see it. Didn't make any difference.
It'd be nice to get. I don't want them to get in the end zone one more time, but either way, I think the ball's where it's on the 19-yard line.
Yeah.
They got time for one probably. I don't think they can get 2 plays out of this, but
supposed to be rain coming. You can see the flags finally blowing.
Yeah, there are.
It hasn't blown all game. Now it's picked up, so that rain's heading our way. Here's Tolliver. He's going to have one more sling.
This is it, yeah.
He says, hey, man, here we go.
He caught it.
He catch that?
Yeah, he did.
I haven't seen the signal for the touchdown.
Yeah, he did. He raised his hands, yeah.
Okay. He threw that, lobbed it into the corner, so that's going to make it 40-20. And as I said, it ain't over till it's over, and they scored another touchdown, but that's going to end it. I guess they'll have a chance to do the extra
I don't
point.
think there's a 21-point extra point, though, available, so they might get one or two. That was kind of too bad they got that, but oh well.
Yeah. Oh, what the heck. Grant Hayes still out there. Tate Whitted is. So there's starters out there. Mead's out there. They sent the starters back in.
Well, I don't know what you're going to say. Coach probably not real happy about that, but on the other hand, the game was well in hand by that time, and
yeah. And they, most teams would have put the reserves in, but they don't have any reserves. Here's Whitted, and they sent.
He's short.
He sent the Green Berets in there, and he ended it right there. 40-20, the final. Lincoln Rail Splitters 40, and the Peoria Manual Rams 20. The final score here. Lincoln pick up the victory here, a proud victory here on their brand new Tartan Field for the Lincoln Rail Splitters. 40-20, Coach.
Yeah, it was a good start of the season. Good win.
Yeah. I was over there on the manual bench, getting the lineup, getting things straightened out. A bunch of nice guys over there.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Good guys.
Manual High School's always been one of the premier schools in Peoria, and, they got a long and storied history in a lot of sports, and including football.
Yeah. I got to talk to like 3 of their coaches over there, and they're really nice. Final score, Lincoln 40, Peoria 20. And the Rail Splitters got to be fired up. Coach Fricke's got to be very happy.
Let's take a 1-minute timeout and come back for our post game.
We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
You've been listening to Lincoln Rail Splitter Football on 96.3 FM and on YouTube on WLCNonline.com. And Coach Schweitzer has our new sponsors.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Bob. Collision Concepts has a collision of the game for tonight. After a big collision, let the pros at Collision Concepts help get you back on the road. Call 217-735-2100 or find them online at collisionconceptsinc.com. And tonight's Collision Concept player of the game is Grant Hayes, a defensive lineman. He's only a sophomore, 6'3", 225 pounds. He was in on a lot of plays, a lot of defensive tackles tonight, but he had a big hit a little earlier in that third quarter, and so we're giving Grant Hayes the Collision Concept player of the game.
Thank you, Coach, and congratulations to Grant Hayes. And, of course, Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953, also does our post game. They're located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. The final score, Lincoln Rail Splitters 40 and the Peoria Manual Rams 20. I want to thank our general manager, Jim Ash. I want to thank Claudette back at the station. We want to thank Mr. Everything, our MVP, marketing manager, and engineer, Lloyd Kirby, for getting us on the air. And, of course, I was very surprised to see Coach Ken Schweitzer here. I was given false information that he wouldn't be here, and I walk in, and there he is, sitting at his assigned post for tonight's game. I couldn't do it without you, Coach. Thank you very much.
Glad to be here. Thanks, Bob. Appreciate you.
And thank you to all our fine sponsors and all our great fans out there that have listened to us for many, many years. The final score, we want to give you the good news. Lincoln Rail Splitters 40, Peoria Manual 20. Have a safe evening and enjoy the victory. We'll be back with you next Friday night from Marion, Illinois.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Located in Lincoln, Illinois since 1988, Collision Concepts Incorporated is your home for safe and proper repairs. Today's highly advanced vehicles require deep research before repairs even begin. CCI utilizes cutting-edge equipment and premium products for every single job. As a Ford manufacturer certified and iCar Gold class facility, let CCI ensure your vehicle is safe to transport your loved ones. Visit Collision Concepts Incorporated today at 1005 Macon Street in Lincoln, or go online to collisionconceptsinc.com. Collision Concepts Incorporated. Experience the difference.
In today's automotive environment, there's a lot of uncertainty about who will be around next week, next month, or next year. One thing's for sure, Grau Chevrolet will be here to service your automotive needs. The service department and staff are not only factory trained, but you've come to know as part of the community. They'll gladly perform a visual inspection of your vehicle and let you know what needs to be done now or can wait until later. Trust your automotive investment to the people you know and trust at Grau Chevrolet. Call or stop by Grau right now.
It's Grau right now.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Football. WLCN's coverage is sponsored by Me Realty. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953, located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Collision Concepts, offering full-service collision repair, specializing in new technology automobiles. Stop by the facility at 1005 Macon Street in Lincoln, phone 217-735-2100, or visit their website at collisionconceptsinc.com. Collision Concepts, experience the difference. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter football. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. This program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.